London's public transport system is one of the largest and busiest in the world.
We're now in the heart of the peak, and it's absolute chaos.
11 million people travel on board a tube or bus in the capital every single day. But not all of them are paying for it.
I don't think so, fella.
Fare evaders swindle a network out of £116 million a year.
You're getting police because of a car? It's bullshit.
If I don't obtain a name and address, I will arrest you.
That's money that could be spent on a better service for passengers like you and me.
I pay my way. Prices increase every year to cover the loss. That really angers me.
Filmed over one hot summer.
All right, let's run this thing then.
Hello, excuse me, I'm talking to you.
We've gone behind the scenes with Transport for London's investigations unit.
That's the gentleman we're looking for. We've got evidence to prove that you're lying.
We're with inspectors working undercover on the tube to track down some of the 70,000 daily fare dodgers.
Brother, I'll smash the camera.
Another satisfied customer.
And with bus enforcement officers fighting a backlash from the public.
You are a nasty little man.
It's mere drama.
Jeez.
These are the stories of the men and women fighting London's fare-dodging war.
Let's cut to the chase. Haven't paid the full thing.
Listen to me, listen to me.
Bruv, that was some different gravy.
It's not gone through, as you just saw.
Have you got a ticket for your journey? Have you got a ticket?
All right, 59 here.
Coming up,
I want to go to my appointment. You have made me late.
No, I haven't. You've made yourself late by not paying.
in South London, a sting operation creates conflict with the locals.
I won't talk to you. I won't talk to you. Stop talking. I won't talk to you. You're a service that I pay for.
Underground and undercover, inspectors on the tube hunt down a suspected serial fare evader.
If you can't confirm these details, we have to call the police.
And bus enforcement officers face danger on the top deck.
So I'm going to have to let you come up with us.
Come on, boss, man.
Drama. Bear drama.
In 2003, the Oyster card was introduced in London. Topped up with funds before they travel, passengers simply tap on and off tubes and buses as they please. The technology revolutionised the flow of commuters in the capital, but it's also open to abuse by dishonest passengers. With £200,000 lost each day on the tube, specialist investigators now use technology to identify and track down prolific swindlers. Tim is an investigator based at Transport for London's control centre. He and his team prosecute 25,000 fare dodgers a year. He's looking at a passenger flagged for possible criminal behaviour.
The Oyster card has come to light because the system has seen and calculated that it's only being tapped out at one end of the journey. You need to tap in at the start of the journey and at the end of the journey. The Oyster card calculates the correct fare. The person is attempting to hoodwink the system into believing they've made a shorter journey than they've actually made, so thus paying a lot less. So the next step is identifying who that person is. This pattern of behaviour has gone back over a year. That's just over £1,000 in lost fares. If this person isn't apprehended, that behaviour will probably carry on, and it could go on for months, years, and so you can it's obvious what kind of loss that is, just from one person.
Undercover tube investigator James is tasked with tracking down the passenger.
Comes through a roundabout now. Got him up for quite a few offences. So you're looking to stop him.
He's managed to obtain CCTV images of a potential suspect and zeroed in on him using the travel data from his Oyster card.
Started looking at the card, travelling from North Greenwich in the mornings down to Old Street. In the evenings, he's travelling from Old Street back to Woolwich Arsenal in Zone 4, but he's only ever paying for Zones 1 and 2.
Despite all the details he has, the target is proving elusive.
I went to stop him at Old Street one day. Lucky enough for him, the Jubilee line got suspended, so he got off the train. And then another time we went there to see if he come through, and he decided to come through at like 6:30 in the morning instead of like 7:30.
The longer the offender's at large, the more money is being lost.
Last 5 days he's come through at North Greenwich any time between 6 58 and 7:24. Hopefully, third time lucky, they turn up. It was scheduled.
At the ticket barriers, James is joined by fellow inspector Dan.
So any time between now and 4:15, yeah.
On average, 40,000 commuters travel through North Greenwich Station every morning. James and Dan will need to scan the faces of every single one.
He's going to stand at the bottom and have a look, see who's coming down the escalator. Makes it that little bit easy if you like.
With both of them in position, it should only be a matter of time. Coming up.
Is there any reason why you've just come through those barriers without using a ticket?
Tube Inspector Scott confronts fare evaders at one of the capital's busiest stations.
I don't need to listen to you.
Yes, you do. You're now required by law to provide me with your details.
Oh, my dude.
All right, let's run this thing then.
And revenue enforcers in Brixton conduct a sting operation on the buses.
Do you know what? Why don't you call me handcuffs?
I'm not the policeman, and I haven't sworn at you, have I?
Simply tapping on when boarding has made travelling on London's buses very easy for honest passengers. But it's also tempted the more crooked commuter.
All right, 222, yeah?
It's such a serious problem, a more targeted approach to tackle fare evaders is now employed.
I'm not even playing this game, fam. I'm not giving my just. I don't understand why am I giving this address.
Enforcement officers and the Met Police
Hello, checking tickets and passes.
conduct regular sting operations along problematic routes.
After you, sir. Ticket or pass, please.
Anyone who tries to run for it is collared. And fare evasion isn't the only crime they encounter.
He's dropped his stash. It's crack cocaine. Street value, a couple of £100.
At a bus stop en route to the heart of the city, enforcement officers Babs and Alex are gearing up for the latest operation.
So today we're going to be doing a static exercise with the police. What we're looking for is fare evasion. A group will go into the bus and check everybody has a valid pass. If we come across any irregularities, we'll take the passenger off and deal with it on the pavement, and then we'll allow the bus to go and move ahead, and we'll move on to the next bus.
We work closely with the police, and whenever there's any trouble, they come and assist us. I've had it several times where people threatening you, people swearing at you, people telling that they're going to punch you and stuff like that. You call the police. Once the police turns up, they act differently then, don't they? All right, let's run this thing then. Straight up, straight up, straight up.
Hi, good afternoon. Bus pass, please.
Gents, forgive me, could I see your tickets or passes, please?
This pass hasn't been tapped on.
Come, you're going to have a chat with my colleague, yeah?
Come off the bus and we'll have a conversation.
Fare evasion is widespread. There's a lot of fare evasion on them buses. It's unfortunate, but you can't get out for now.
Can I get the fine now? There's going to be a penalty fare because you didn't validate your contact list. He put his hands up and he paid in. We're all good. It doesn't have to become a verbal judo where we're going back and forth. Happy days.
All right.
Each day is different from the other, so you might go a whole shift without any drama, and you might step on a bus where that person is actually having a bad day.
All right. 59 here?
Is this the pass you're using, or are you using another one?
No, I've just got up with it.
Okay, did you tap on the bus?
I had to put it in front of the thing.
All right, you want to come off with me, please? We'll have a private conversation. I'm not showing off. I haven't been rude to you, have I?
No, but I've tapped it. If it hasn't
Okay.
tapped, I don't know why it hasn't tapped.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. I swiped it.
You want to see what I see? Last
And
used
if
this
you look on
morning.
the video of me getting on that bus, you will see me putting that card on that reader.
Okay. Did
So-
you put it on the yellow pad?
I put it on what I always put it on, the Oyster reader. If it hasn't done it, sometimes their machines don't work.
On this one, it was
Frequently.
working.
Yeah, but a lot of the time they don't. If it hasn't caught it, that's not my fault.
Okay. It's your responsibility to make sure you have a valid pass when the
But it
inspector comes.
beeped.
Babs digs a little deeper.
You didn't have enough money on it. You only had 10p on it. Do you have any ID on you, bank card, that I can see your name on, please?
Do you know what? Why don't you put me fucking handcuffs and take me down to the fucking...
I'm not the police, man. And I haven't sworn at you, have I?
Here.
I'm going to make a call to my back office and tell you what's going to happen.
The amount of kids that walk on them buses and just don't even put a card on, and I'm the mug that pays because it hasn't gone through.
Records show the woman hasn't been stopped before, so she won't be prosecuted.
It's going to be a penalty fare today. If you take care of it now, it's £40. You want to make the payment now?
No, I want to go to my appointment. You have made me late.
No, I haven't. You've made yourself late by not paying. Most passengers you come across that there's an irregularity with their passes, the primary reaction is embarrassment because there are other people on the bus. This is the penalty fare, and that's how to appeal.
Yeah, well.
And that's your Oyster card back. She was trying to get a rise out of me, try and see if I could give her a trigger to get upset. But I just kept cool because I already knew what the emotion was. So basically that's it. Another happy passenger.
Back in North Greenwich, Inspectors James and Dan are working undercover to bring down a suspected fare evader they believe has been ripping off the network for over a year.
Comes through around about now.
They know their suspect regularly travels through the station between 6:50 and 7:15 a.m. A 25-minute window that's about to open.
I've got my chief spotter up by the escalators, so as long as I've got him on board, I'll be all right. Well, Dan stands out in the crowd and all, doesn't he? Look. It's like just putting a tower in the middle of the concourse. Come on, mate. This is proving a bit of a pain, this one.
James said that he was normally through between 10 to 7 and 15. It's now 16 minutes past, so let's hope it's not another one where we miss him. We past the time now.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he's travelled.
When a suspect's under investigation, the inspectors can track their movements in real time.
Dan's just going to quickly log on to the Oyster card system and just have a look if the guy's travelled at all this morning. If he's got on a bus or if he's gone on an underground anywhere or if the card's been used. All we need now is Dan to come out and tell us that the guy's just gone through. Any joy? Gone through?
7:02, gate 43.
It looks like he's passed right under their noses.
And I didn't see him come through.
No.
Not at all.
I mean, I was heavily focusing on the hairline.
And all that, yeah. No, he's quite distinctive.
With a
little bit of a chubby face, but not really overweight, not like myself.
This is the third time they've missed their suspect.
I'll log on the CCTV in a minute. I'll go and get it. Have a look.
All right.
We'll see.
James must work out how his target slipped the net again.
Oh, busy. That time. Use that gate there. 3. No. He didn't come through. I don't know, now I'm thinking could be someone sharing the card. Just want to go back a little bit as well and see who else comes through. Yeah, card's been shared. This gentleman here, this guy's used the card. Looking at the age of the guy and the guy we previously had images of, looks like it might have been his dad or something like that. And that's why we didn't bloody stop him. OK, so we'll take some images of him and then obviously next time we're going to have to keep an eye out for him and the other guy.
With another suspect in the mix, stopping this fare evading operation just got much harder.
It's just patience. I think you need patience. That's more than anything else. You know, if you don't get them like a day like today, the person who you think's going to come through hasn't come through, don't get downhearted about it. It's just one of them things. Eventually, things come together. It just takes a bit of time.
Other fare dodgers are less subtle in their approach. There are 2,500 ticket barriers on the London Underground, but they don't stop the most determined cheaters.
We get people going behind each other. We get people jumping over. We get people crawling under. So we get all sorts.
You're looking at every train that comes in, you're getting at least 1 or 2 people that are doing it, and that's throughout the whole day.
They don't care. They're just like, why should we pay?
Today, Revenue Inspector Scott is working undercover at Oxford Circus Station.
A lot of people travel to this destination because of Oxford Street. You ask anyone who travels on the Underground, they'll know where Oxford Circus is and what it's about.
It's London Underground's third busiest station. 80 million passengers travel through it each year. It's a hotspot for barrier blaggers.
It's very prolific, this station, very busy. We're always going to get forms of work here, depending on what it is, whether it be people with no tickets, people using other person's tickets, but we will always get work at this station.
It's not long before Scott spots someone skip the gate.
Now, you can see us all standing here, you can see staff there. Is there any reason why you've just come through those barriers without using a ticket? How is it confusing? You made no attempt to touch in.
I forgot.
You don't forget, fella, do you? Right, come over here first, bud. Because you come through the barriers without a ticket, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do it by way of a penalty. He could clearly see that there was staff there, but still chose to try and avoid paying for his journey.
And there's no let-up for Scott.
We've just had a call over the tannoy system from the supervisor who's asked us to go to the Argyle exit, and they've got an issue in relation to a ticket. Morning. How are you? Good. Have you got a ticket for your journey? Hello. Have you got a ticket?
Yes, I do.
No. Have you got a ticket?
No, I haven't got a ticket.
Okay.
I'm going to tap you.
No. You need to have touched him to start your journey.
I don't need to listen to
Then yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're now required by law to provide me with your details because you're in a controlled ticket area with no ticket.
Oh, my days.
Pop your name and the date of birth on there.
Why do I need to?
Because you're required by law to provide me with your details, all right? Listen to me. Listen to me. You need to speak to me.
As the young man's friends surround Scott,
Then listen to speak. Just speak to me. Speak to me. Speak to me.
the police step in.
I've asked him for his details. He's refusing to give them. All I need is his name and address and date of birth, and then he'll be on his way.
They said I have to pay a fine or £40 or what's
Penalty fare.
Your penalty fare, whatever. Yeah.
Finally, the man complies.
Right, £40. Been paid. That's the matter dealt with. Cheers. Made the decision on this occasion, giving him penalty fare. Travel, people can say it's expensive, and we understand that, but I'm here to do a job. When we lose over £100 million a year in people not buying their tickets, we have to deal with it.
Yeah, he's coming.
Coming up,
But if it gets too busy, might have to quickly readjust.
James and Dan make a final attempt to collar their man.
Hello, sir. Just quickly see your card there for me, please.
I'm going to have to let you come up.
What the fuck, bro? Come on, boss, man.
And enforcement officers Thomas and Yao find themselves at the sharp end of London's struggle with knife crime.
I'm trying to see if we can see a police car pass, but typical when you need one.
It's an early start for James and Dan, part of a squad working undercover to catch fare evaders on the London Underground. They are tracking a target who's already slipped through their grasp 3 times before. They now know at least 2 people may have been fraudulently using the same Oyster card for over a year, avoiding upwards of £1,000 in fares.
Is he on the move?
He's stood on the bus.
They're tracking the suspect in real time as the card is being used.
He's done his regular 2 bus journeys, so we're just waiting for him now to see if he comes in at North Greenwich.
Once he's boarded a train, they plan to head him off at what they believe will be his final destination, Old Street Station.
It normally takes 21 minutes from North Greenwich to Old Street, so we'll know within a 2 or 3 minute window when this person's going to turn up at the station. And then the hardest part is picking him out of the crowd. Yeah, he's coming. Should be coming through at about 31, 32 minutes past.
James and Dan have to identify one of 2 possible suspects during rush hour at one of London's busiest stations. And there's a chance even more people are using the card.
But if it gets too busy, we might have to quickly readjust. But then hopefully in the next 4 or 5 minutes, it'd pop up.
Luck's on their side so far, with one of the escalators out of order.
Better with one not escalating in operation. Sometimes you do get a burst and it's just like, blimey, you can hardly see anyone coming through. Hello, sir. Just quickly see your card there for me, please. Ticket or Oyster card?
James spots someone who looks like his man.
No?
Ticket. Got a ticket? Just have a quick look. And this is it. That's all right, it's no problem. OK, that's fine. It's fine.
But it isn't him. Once again, the window of opportunity could be slamming shut. Then Dan spots another possible suspect.
Looks like him.
This time, the card details match.
Revenue Control Inspector for London Underground, yeah? Just pop over here a minute, just have a quick check with you. Is this your Oyster card?
Yes.
Your card has been flagged up to us that it hasn't been used correctly. So I'm going to caution you, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something in which you later rely on in court. Do you understand the caution?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you finish your journey?
Woolwich Arsenal.
Woolwich Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay, and what zone is Woolwich Arsenal in?
It's Zone 4.
What travel card?
Yeah, monthly.
Monthly for what zones?
Zones 1 to 4. Sorry, 1 and 2, yes.
Oh. You've avoided basically paying for zones 3 and 4. You should have been buying zones 1, 2, 3 and 4 to go to Woolwich Arsenal. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right. So if you're happy, you can sign it and
Yeah.
say you take responsibility now.
Yeah, I'll sign it and I'll pay.
OK, they will organise that.
The man's confessed to the fare evasion. Now James wants to confirm his other suspicion.
Does anyone else use this card?
Yeah, sometimes my colleague, sometimes he uses.
Right.
Not every day. 1-2 times in a week or 2 weeks, like this.
Having admitted the offences, the man is sent on his way.
OK, it's your Oyster card.
Okay.
Right. Yep, no problem.
Okay.
Got everything, yeah?
The case will now go to court, where Transport for London will attempt to recover over £1,000 in unpaid fares and costs.
Glad in a way that he at least told us that his friend does use it sometimes, so it justifies what I've seen on the CCTV. If he said it was only him uses it and nobody ever uses it, then I need to go to Specsavers.
How you doing, sir?
With support from the Met Police, revenue enforcement officers Babs and Alex are in the middle of a targeted operation to weed out fare evaders on London's buses.
We need to come off the bus and have a conversation, all right?
Not everyone wants to stop and speak to the inspectors.
Yo, 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 yo.
What are you running for? Because I have nothing to play with you guys.
Oh, it's great, yeah. In the weather, you won't be running around after you. Your friend went for a run.
No, I'm not going to run.
No, but your friend did.
No.
It's halfway to Streatham now. nice day for running, isn't it?
No.
It's not been tapped on, mate. So I'm going to need your name, your address, and your date of birth.
But it was under here.
Name, address, and date of birth, please.
This man may just have been trying to escape a single fare, but people sometimes run for more sinister reasons.
We recover a lot of knives and drugs and a lot of people that are wanted. Very rarely do we not do one of these operations, and we don't arrest a number of people as a result of offences we discovered just because they haven't paid their bus fare.
Not everyone appreciates the presence of the Met Police.
Yo, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 officers and a van. How many people have been stabbed in the last 2 weeks?
A couple.
A couple? Okay. All right. I wonder if any have been in South London. But you will never see this amount of police when people are getting stabbed or people walking the beat. We don't even have beat officers anymore, do we? I'm just saying, you won't stop knife crime. I won't talk to you. I won't talk to you. Stop talking. I won't talk to you. You're a service that I pay for by working. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. Why are you talking to me? You're a service. Talk to me. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I'm a left I don't want to talk to him. You would think that they're stopping knife crime, but they're not. Ask them to stop knife crime. Ask them to stop invasion, but ask them to stop knife crime. They're not.
And we're having what we call exotic third-party interference. You get the odd person that might give you colourful language and wonder why the Mayor of London is allowing this much resources to fare evasion.
We don't take these things personally. You know, we're here to do a job. We just keep a cool head. We don't let it get to us, and we just get on with things.
Behind the scenes at Transport for London's control centre, technology is driving a crackdown on prolific fare evaders.
We're not doing any more formal warnings or any out-of-court settlements. We're literally taking people to court.
Part of the Tube's undercover investigation squad, Dan has taken on another intelligence-led case.
We've got a new investigation this morning. If we have a look here, you can see loads of red journeys, which is where they haven't touched in or touched out, which is an incomplete journey. For example, on Friday the 9th of August, 7:06, they board bus 380, exiting at Gloucester Road. So you've got an hour's worth of journey with no touch in. And because the Oyster card can't establish a touch-in station, the card doesn't know where exactly they've travelled from.
Dan suspects the passenger is travelling way outside their Oyster card's central London restriction.
They're probably coming from Woolwich Arsenal. We're in zone 4, bus 380, passes through Woolwich Arsenal station. Just having a look at the map, we've got Woolwich Arsenal station here in zone 4. The DLR takes them up to Canning Town. At Canning Town, there's no gates they need to go through, so they can walk through without touching their Oyster card. They will then take the Jubilee line over to Westminster, and then the District line, the Green line, across to Gloucester Road. And they'll touch out there. Gloucester Road's in zone 1. So when they get to Gloucester Road, all they need to do is touch out and they won't be charged because they haven't touched in at Woolwich Arsenal. Their travel card doesn't cover zone 4. So having a look at this, they buy zones 1 and 2 weekly travel cards, which is £35.10. And they should be buying a zones 1 to 4, which is £50.50. So they're avoiding £15.40 each week.
Serial fare evaders can operate every day over very long periods of time.
This report goes back a couple of months. Every day they are avoiding zones 3 and 4, and that's over 100 journeys, and we're looking at over £500 worth of fares avoided in just over 2 months. We've got a consistent pattern, and that will help us then to establish their identity and then stop them.
First stop is Gloucester Road Tube Station, usually the final destination of his suspect. Dan now needs to put a face to the Oyster card.
This was probably a shower room, this one, if not partly a toilet as well, so they give us the good places. Okay, we'll have a check of the cameras, get a good image of the person. It might be out by a few seconds.
The CCTV reveals when the suspect travels and through which gate.
So we've got one person here who's just come through that gate, which was gate number 41. Although it looks like they've been shopping and they're waiting for someone, that girl there potentially. Another guy come through there. Another one. Guy just come through there. And one more. And that's the end of the minute which they come through. There's a dreadlock guy that comes through, and he goes to the eastbound. So it's potentially him or this one, I think. No, he says goodbye to his mate. So I think the guy with the dreadlocks. Yeah, because he's the only one that went to the eastbound side, which will be the direction towards Woolwich Arsenal to interchange to get onto the DLR. It might be someone else, and we're going to check another day and see if it's the same person. If we have a look at the 31st of July. Different angle now, yeah. This is gate number 44, which he will be exiting through shortly. There he is there. It is the same person. The footage is not sharp, not fantastic, but it is distinctive in relation to his dreadlocks, and again, he's got the same top on. So we'll get some pictures. We'll come back in the next couple of days, hopefully in an attempt to stop him.
Ticket passes, Oyster cards, please. Transport for London employ a 220-strong army of revenue enforcement officers on the buses.
Let's not be used on this bus, sir.
So I have to issue a penalty fare?
I've got 40 quid for what, 2 minutes on the bus?
They come face to face with both dishonest passengers and difficult members of the public.
You are a nasty little man!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This checking tickets passes Oyster cards, please.
In Hackney, East London, revenue enforcement officers Thomas and Yao are working the 149 route. It's notorious for fare evasion, and today is proving no different.
See if coming up that card has not been gone through. Unfortunately, no.
Thank you. Haven't got time for this one,
A bit of a hectic bus, this one. Okay, sir. So you are going to be issued a penalty fine today?
We'll go with that. This route, any time of day, this is exactly what we kind of get.
Good afternoon. See you ticket or pass, please.
On the top deck, Yao tries to ID someone else that hasn't paid their fare.
You have anything with your name, mate? Anything with your name?
This man, check it,
I
that's
know, but
my
I will
name.
need to confirm that against something.
But like how?
Is there anything on you if you can show from your phone with your name? Say your Apple ID or anything like that?
No.
Thomas holds the bus so the situation can be dealt with.
1 minute drive. There's an issue upstairs.
You're refusing to show me.
So what do you want me to show you, boss?
I'm happy to see your Apple ID if you're happy to do that.
Boss, there's nothing. What do you? It's not even. Look, it's a new phone.
Unfortunately, if you're unable to do that, we're going to have to let you come up with us.
What the fuck, bro? Come on, boss, man. Look, that's I swear to God.
Are you happy to show me your Apple ID if you said that's your phone?
My Apple, look, there's a new phone. Look, there's no Apple ID.
That's it. So you're giving me the wrong details.
I didn't give you. This is not even my phone. This is not even look. It's not even look, boss. Look at the pictures, boss, man.
I'll be grateful. I'll give you another chance to give me your correct details.
There you go.
I have the pen.
Come on, boss, man.
I'm going to verify your details and I'm going to let you know what's going to happen.
That's okay. I don't want to.
Okay, have you been stopped by us before, mate?
God, why the fuck I have my SIM card every day. I've lost my SIM card.
To stop swearing, mate?
No.
Then, as he gets up to leave, the camera crew catch sight of what could be the handle of a weapon.
I swear to God, move.
A member of the crew informs Thomas on the lower deck.
Right. Drive, can you do me a code red, please?
Code red.
And you need police assistance.
The police are en route, but the man isn't hanging around.
He doesn't want to stay on the bus, so there's not really much we can do. I'm trying to see if we can see a police car pass, but typical when you need one. The only thing we can do is try and see if we see him at the next stop.
Okay, let's go. Drive when we're ready, please. Inspector?
That's him there.
Yes.
The man is boarding another bus.
Get the police for us to go towards Shoreditch. He is on another bus in front of us.
With the safety of passengers now the priority, Thomas and Yao need police backup as soon as possible. Coming up,
There he is.
Dan gets his man.
Let's cut to the chase here, yeah? I've told you that we're doing an investigation. If you can't confirm these details, we have to call the police.
Spec, look, there.
And things reach boiling point in Hackney.
Drama. Bear drama.
In East London, enforcement officers Thomas and Yao have confronted a fare evader possibly carrying a concealed weapon.
At the moment, we're trying to see if we witness where he gets off.
Travelling behind the bus the suspect has boarded, they're relaying their location to approaching police.
Spec, look, there.
An unmarked police car brings the bus to a halt.
They are here. He's coming off. Yeah, but the police are here. Yeah.
An officer identifies the suspect.
Drama. Bear drama. He slipped through the officer's hands and ran off. It is pure drama.
In central London, undercover tube investigator Dan is trying to apprehend a suspected serial fare evader. Fellow investigator James has joined the hunt.
Is he up for a few offences?
109.
Oh, only a few then. He's trying to hide what he's doing, buying a 1 and 2 and just jigging out the 3 and 4. So
try and blag it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
It's suspected the passenger has been travelling here illegally every day for months. But this morning, he'll have a welcoming committee.
He gets here at 7:53, 7:56 was yesterday. What we'll do is we'll stop him on the way out before he touches out.
They've ID'd their target, but have no idea how he'll react to being challenged.
For the last couple of days from the CCTV, he wore the same jacket as well, the grey one. So hopefully he's wearing the same one.
The station layout poses another problem.
At this station, they split the district and the Circle Line. So the Circle Line from Victoria comes from this platform here. So he could come up this side, depending on what train he gets. Just have to see what happens, see if we can see him on this side. If not, he'll be on the other one. There he is. There he is. Hi, sir. How are you? Revenue Inspector from London Underground. Just have a quick chat with you over here, if that's all right. Sorry? Just a quick chat over here. We need to speak to you about your journeys. You've been making journeys and not paying for all of the fare.
Every day.
Yeah?
You won't understand. Every day a week pass.
Yeah, every day a week pass. Yeah, but not for the whole journey that you're making. Yeah?
You don't understand that.
What don't you understand? Let's cut to the chase here, yeah? I've told you that we're doing an investigation, yeah? For not paying the full fare, yeah? You haven't paid the full fare. Yeah, we've checked it. Listen. This is investigation here is me checking your card. I've already checked your card for 3 months. Have you got some ID? Anything with your name? Do you have a bank card? No? All right.
An associate of the suspect arrives and gets involved.
We need your name and address. What's your postcode?
Postcode, you know, 65.
Yeah. Postcode? SE? Is it?
XC.
Yeah.
65.
Yeah, what's the postcode?
C.
And the last part?
S.
No, there needs to be another number. What's the house number?
47.
Listen.
47.
1 second, yeah? If we don't get a verified name and address, yeah? If you can't confirm these details, we have to call the police. What's the house number, please?
House number.
What an idiot. What's he going to do that for? It's foolish.
It was obvious it was going to happen. Tell him to contact us because now it becomes a police matter. If he's running away...
So have you got the address right there?
No, he probably didn't give a correct address.
He's not giving us the details is an offence. He will get arrested for it.
Knew it was going to happen. New, he's just messing about too much.
His friend looked more disappointed than him.
Yeah, that's it.
By making a run for it, the suspect's now in real trouble.
He works here. What we'll do is we will come back and we'll be here with police. We do catch up with these people, so if people think they can just run and that's it, unfortunately, that's not how it works.
In Hackney, police have given chase to a fare evader potentially carrying a weapon.
Ladies and gents, there has been an issue on board this bus, as you're aware. The bus has been held for the time being. We're all going to transfer you to the bus behind, OK? We're going to put you in the bus behind. Just go in the bus behind, because the bus behind can go. Do you want a hand with that, madam? Oh.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Around the corner, plainclothes officers have caught the man.
I can't fucking go now.
No, you can't.
They've discovered he's carrying a stab vest, but there's no sign of a weapon.
I ain't got no fucking knife, man.
You got them rubber gloves?
So they're always in my bag.
Stab vest?
I always wear that stab vest, but it's too hot. Because I've been stabbed 8 fucking times before and I don't want to fucking do that again. That's why I don't roll with a knife. So I don't roll with a knife, that's why I roll with a stab vest. And every single fucking time I get searched, I have the stab vest. You can't fucking say shit.
Despite his denials, police retrieve a weapon they believe the suspect threw into a garden while trying to escape. And it's a significant find.
Wow. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's not the Hackney I remember growing up in.
Probably as long as my arm. Well done, guys. Good job. Very good.
Thank you for assisting.
Thanks very much.
We have the opportunity to see a thing like that. We don't have to let it slip. I couldn't just ignore it.
And Yao made sure the man won't only be facing criminal charges.
He got a penalty fare as well, which he didn't want to take, but once we had his name and his address, it was going to go to him.
Knife crime is an epidemic right now. Just takes that one person who's got that weapon on him and he's not in the right state of mind or thinks he's being disrespected, and we can be, you know, not going home. We don't go into work with our eyes closed. You know, we have to keep our eyes open at all times.
So come out of the house and get back home safely to the family.
Stay safe every day, but we try to anyway. Bruv, that was some different gravy.
I'll sign it and I'll pay it.
You can't get out for now.
What an idiot.
Have your tickets ready for inspection, please?
Next time.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
In East London, a sting operation gets lively.
You think it's OK to try and push me out of the way? I will not have that.
She doesn't know that we're onto her at all.
Undercover investigators track down a suspected fraudster.
We've got evidence to prove that you're lying.
It's bullshit. The situation is bullshit.
And bus enforcement officers face a fiery passenger.
You're here coming to charge me for £1.50 and you're the same skin colour as me, bro. It's bullshit.
And we're back with the Enforcers next Monday night at 9. Fraudsters may sleep a little less easy knowing this is coming. Raids caught by surprise is new Wednesday at 9. Next, racism seems to be rearing its ugly head once again. But what's it like to experience hate crimes? The truth is uncensored. New after the break.
London's public transport system is one of the largest and busiest in the world.
We're now in the heart of the peak, and it's absolute chaos.
11 million people travel on board a tube or bus in the capital every single day. But not all of them are paying for it.
I don't think so, fella.
Fare evaders swindle a network out of £116 million a year.
You're getting police because of a car? It's bullshit.
If I don't obtain a name and address, I will arrest you.
That's money that could be spent on a better service for passengers like you and me.
I pay my way. Prices increase every year to cover the loss. That really angers me.
Filmed over one hot summer.
All right, let's run this thing then.
Hello, excuse me, I'm talking to you.
We've gone behind the scenes with Transport for London's investigations unit.
That's the gentleman we're looking for. We've got evidence to prove that you're lying.
We're with inspectors working undercover on the tube to track down some of the 70,000 daily fare dodgers.
Police! Brother, I'll smash the camera.
Another satisfied customer.
And with bus enforcement officers fighting a backlash from the public.
You are a nasty little man.
This bear drama.
Jeez.
These are the stories of the men and women fighting London's fare-dodging war.
Let's cut to the chase. Haven't paid the full thing.
Listen to me, listen to me.
Bruv, that was some different gravy.
It's not gone through, what did you saw?
Have you got a ticket for your journey? Have you got a ticket?
Have your tickets ready for inspection, please?
Coming up.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
In East London, a sting operation gets lively.
You think it's OK to try and push me out of the way? I will not have that.
She doesn't know that we're onto her at all.
Undercover investigators track down a suspected fraudster.
We've got evidence to prove that you're lying.
It's bullshit. The situation is bullshit.
And bus enforcement officers face a fiery passenger.
You're here coming to charge me for £1.50 and you're the same skin colour as me, bro. It's bullshit.
Contactless technology on tubes and buses calculates a fare for each journey and charges the passenger's Oyster card. But dishonest customers find ways to abuse the system. Tim, an investigator at Transport for London's control centre, is looking into a possible long-running scam.
Customer services deal with refunds from customers on occasions where somebody may have been overcharged or charged incorrectly. However, they've noted that in this particular case, there seems to be a suspicious activity.
The customer phones us 3 or 4 times a day to claim refunds where they hasn't touched in and out properly or has touched in and then claims not to have travelled after all.
They've racked up £1,000 in suspicious refunds.
They don't realise how much information we actually see behind the scenes, but a lot of customers seem to think they can fool the system, and that's just not the case.
It's up to 2 Dans, both part of an undercover squad working the underground to track the suspect down.
Right, so let's see exactly what she's saying to get the money back.
I went in the station and I went to check my balance. I don't know why it charged me.
So you just tapped in, you went into the station, didn't go anywhere? Yeah.
I didn't go anywhere, no.
It's interesting because she's talking as if she doesn't know.
Always the same voice. If you notice, there's always that naivety in her voice.
Yeah.
The call centre staff got no idea that they're just taking her word for it, and she comes across convincing.
The suspect's been claiming refunds on multiple Oyster cards.
So for her card, we've got 62 successful, and that's £281.30. Although she has attempted to claim for 68.
Yeah.
This has had 35 successful refunds out of 44. And that's for £178.70.
And the other cards that total up to the other.
That's right, yeah. So I think there's another 6 cards left. Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of forethought gone in with this young lady. He's very, very crafty. But we can see from her history, her refunds are getting closer and closer together. They're becoming for more and more money. She's getting more confident. And it's that overconfidence that's going to help us with the investigation.
But we're going to get CCTV?
Yeah.
They need to ID the suspect and prove she travelled on the days when refunds were claimed.
Our main bit of detection for this is to try and piece together her journey It makes sense for us to go and check the CCTV at the station. We have a look at the station layout, and that will just help us with a probable route.
One of the cards has been used on a reader at Stratford Station.
This is validator number 87, so we're good to go. Just looking around now for cameras, it doesn't look too good at the moment. It's a bit of a tricky spot for the CCTV cameras here. Looking around, there isn't that much. We might have one or two that are at the top looking down. We do have one camera up there. Thankfully, because we have an emergency exit, it's panning onto there. We should be able to just get a glimpse of who's using the validator.
Coming up,
Wait here, yeah?
there's a bust-up on the buses.
You guys are literally doing this for something, what, £1.50? Why was me? Why was it me that was that problem today?
And Dan unravel a web of lies.
There she is there.
We've got a name for her. We know what she looks like.
Down here, mate.
Yeah, go for it.
Coming towards now.
There you go, Linford Christie, number 1.
65,000 people try to scam a free ride on London's buses every single day.
How you doing, driver? You all right? What's your running number, sir?
In northwest London, Will and fellow enforcement officer Moore are working route number 16.
Everyone is entitled for a free ride.
Who says that?
It's in your memo, innit?
No, where? I don't understand what you're talking about.
No, nothing.
Come on now. Do you have a valid ticket or pass for your journey? Good man.
Even passengers with tickets don't always think they should pay.
I asked you for a ticket.
What are you talking about anyway?
Right, okay. There are people who think they can travel for free. It's not isolated to one demographic, one age group, one race. It's everyone, everywhere.
TfL are going to issue a penalty fee of £80.
I put it, I make it.
Their card hasn't been validated.
Thank you.
The officers' handheld units can tell if a card's been tapped on a reader. Passengers are required by law to provide their details when they don't have a valid ticket.
Obviously, accidentally, something has happened. You want to start robbing people because of money. At the end of the day, I said, what are you going to do? You're going to take my details. I know you're doing your job, but
She still hasn't provided her details.
Hey, there's officers right there. Just open the door for me.
But Moore spots 2 community police officers who could detain the woman if she doesn't comply.
The story is this passenger has not paid for a journey and she refused to give us details. She is required to.
I need some details from this passenger. Full name, address, date of birth.
No. Okay, can I ask you a question? Evidently, when I tapped on, it didn't tap properly. I'm not looking, I'm on the phone. I said, let me tap again, I have money on my thing. Now you've got police people. Me and my life, I'm a carer, for goodness sake. Do you know how bad this looks? The police are being here and you're getting police because of a card?
We can do it the easy
No,
way.
it's not the easy way.
Let's just take your details and then you go.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
The undercover tube squad are on the trail of a suspected refund fraudster.
She's possibly had a good 2,000 quid or more out of us in the last year. We need to drill down on this type of offending.
They need to ID their target to have any chance of stopping her.
We do have one camera up there. We should be able to just get a glimpse of who's using the validator. Are you able to check a camera for us by any chance? Just to see what the angle's like.
Yeah, what number?
It should be 37. This one just out here. That is a perfect view. So that's at 8:05 for Stratford. This is the camera that faces the concourse. So we've got 8:04 here coming up to the second of 8:05. And she's going to come over from this way now. There she is. That's her touching on the validator there. That's bang on time. 8:05. Yep. That will provide the basis for our case.
We need to work through these scenarios of where we think she's travelling, then go out and collate examples and exhibits of CCTV to make sure that we've got a successful case.
Now they know what she looks like, they can track her history across the Tube network.
We've got this camera here, camera 1. That's given us a different angle, so that might be better for an identification image.
Proving she's travelled on days when refunds have been claimed.
We'll see her approaching just here. She's come from the Jubilee line platforms and she's walking over.
It's actually this female here, and there's an image of her walking along the platform just about to get on the train. We've got a name for her. We know what she looks like now. We know that we're looking for an Asian female, early to mid-20s.
Now they have her in their sights, they can plan to intercept her.
We know that she's travelling from Bushy. She's making a long journey which involves travelling through Zone 1 and interchanging at West Ham. We've got all the CCTV that we need, and we are all ready to go for the stop.
You guys are literally doing this for something, what, £1.50?
In northwest London, enforcement officers Will and Moore are trying to ID a suspected fare evader.
I said I have money in my card, let me tap my card, and what did you say? Okay, but if they take my details, no, if they take my details, hold on 1 second.
After the fact.
Okay, pardon me?
You don't tap the card
but
after the
I said
fact.
evidently there was an issue. If you take my details, what are you going to do with them? Are you not going to send me a fine?
The first thing they want to do, we're going to confirm your details, right?
Okay, no.
And then once we confirm your details, likely you're going to get a penalty fare, depending on what...
So I'm getting a pen. That's what I'm saying to you. If I'm getting a penalty fare,
the penalty fare, you have the right to appeal the penalty fare.
Okay, but more than likely in this Britain that we live in, you're still going to get it. You don't know what people are going through in this life. That you're here coming to charge me for £1.50, and you're the same skin colour as me, bro. I don't care. No. It's got something to do with it because subconsciously it does. No, you might want to say that. That's fine. Ultimately, it does. It does. We look out for our own people. I'm sorry. You can call them anytime, but why did you come off the bus to come and stalk this? There's other people. There's some people on that bus that you didn't finish checking. So why was me? Why was it me that was that problem today that you're saying this is? Okay.
Whilst he was talking to you, I did check the rest of the bus and everyone else.
Okay, did you go upstairs? Because I didn't see you go upstairs. That's bullshit. It's not. I'm not swearing at you. It's bullshit. The situation is bullshit. It's bullshit.
Eventually, the passenger complies.
This is bullshit. Like someone's committed one big crime.
Okay, we're going to issue another one today. Hey, now, thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye. She's had previous. I think that's why she's just being like this. She's been caught before by TfL.
I'm so angry right now. All right, you done? You good? In this life that we live in, this is what we're worried about. £1.50 with a fucking CFO. Got a job to do, but there's other things more important in this life. Fucking no.
The woman can now choose to pay her penalty fare or appeal it with Transport for London.
I think she was insinuating that because I'm black, I should go easy on her because we're the same skin color, which I found to be ridiculous, really. Yeah, that wasn't a good comment. Because skin color's got nothing to do with our work, basically. It's regrettable, but it does happen.
Undercover investigators on the Tube, Dan and Dan, are about to attempt a stop on a suspected fraudster.
She's making a considerable journey, and I think that's probably what's driving her to fare evade on a habitual basis.
They believe she regularly uses West Ham Station. They're tracking her Oyster card usage in real time.
So 30 minutes ago, she's touched in at Bushy, and we know that it's an hour-and-a-half journey to West Ham, so we're going to go to West Ham now.
So it's an hour and a half from touching, is it, Bushy?
We need to be on point from 25 to.
It's a more complex case than what we normally deal with, but it's something we can still do. Just hopefully she don't change her route or the Jubilee line goes up the spout. That's the only problem.
We have to get this set up fairly rapid, aren't we?
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Just at the end of this corridor.
He's the supervisor on duty, though, or
Yeah, he is.
Any chance of you giving him a radio call? We need to speak to him fairly rapidly.
I'll put it on channel 11. So she'll be here in about 15. I'm going to stand at the top of these escalators. She doesn't know that we're onto her at all, so if she sees someone standing randomly up here, then I don't think she's going to take much notice. So she's going to be coming from down there. That leads from the Jubilee line platforms, both east and west. There's only one section for the Jubilee line, so we know she won't come through any other way. She'll walk up this corridor, straight down the escalator, and that's where Dan will be at the bottom. Hello, mate, just checking you can hear me.
Received the last message, over.
I'm going to stop her in this just area here, just take her to one side. I want her to know that we know a lot about her. I want her to have 30 seconds to a minute of time in her head between here and the interview room to actually think, God, the game's up.
Hopefully within the next 15, 20 minutes, I think she'll be through. The coat and the bag are very distinctive. She wears her hair the same as well. She's also quite distinctive because she's always on the phone. Pretty much all of the CCTV, she's always on her phone.
Yeah, Dan, can you hear me?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, coming towards now, she's got a different coat on, it's a black shiny one, which is same bag. She's got the neck.
Yeah. Hi, Revenue Control. Can I have a word with you, please? Do you want to finish phone call for me, please? Finish your phone call for me. Okay. Yeah, no. We've been conducting an investigation on you for a number of months now. Okay, you've got a file here with some bits and pieces that I need to go through with you. Going to need to do an interview with you. Just come in and I'll explain it all to you, yeah?
For the interview, Dan's joined by colleague Janita.
Do you know how long I'm here for? 'Cause I've got to be at work.
Yeah, give him a call just to say that you might be late, yeah? Okay, it largely depends on you, I'm not going to lie to you.
Someone just grabbed me, I don't know what's going on, but they're saying they're going to have to do an interview on me or something. Right, okay.
Take a seat. We're both grown adults, okay? So, have you got any inkling why we've stopped you today?
No, nothing.
Okay, all right, fine. You're committing offences on the railway. Offences of fare evasion, of bylaw offences, and possibly fraud as well.
What?
We have got a lot of evidence to show you. These are serious, and that's why you need to get out of your head, you know, any sort of notion of, well, you know, I need to get to work in 5 minutes.
I'm not supposed to be working today, but I'm actually covering someone.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't normally work Tuesdays,
I
do you?
don't, no. Oh, you know a lot of information about me.
What we suspect you of committing. If you wish to, yeah?
She makes a call and decides to make no further comment to the accusations.
We'll wait to hear from you. All right, or your legal rep, that's fine, they can contact us.
Now Dan's confirmed her identity, he will pass the evidence to prosecutors, who will decide how to proceed with her case.
I said she can play hardball, and I knew it. I just knew
I'm
it.
very surprised.
Nah, I'm not.
I have to say. Because you want to know about the stack.
Yeah.
You want to know what you've got in there.
She knew when I said, did you see the look on her face? Did you see that little glint of shit up in court?
Coming up.
Person we need to speak to is on train 60, which has not long left Stratford.
Dan and Dan blacklist another blagger.
The reason why we stopped you today, we're looking for this specific card number.
You don't have a ticket, it's actually fare evasion.
and a sting operation in a fare-dodging hotspot heats up.
When I was talking to you, you tried to push me out the way. I do not appreciate that. Investigators at Transport for London's control centre use technology to detect suspicious passenger behaviour.
This person has got on the underground at Holborn, and next time our system picks him up on a bus in East Ham. East Ham's in zone 3, or zone 1 to 2 travel card. There's something amiss.
Undercover Inspector Dan is also on the case.
The Oyster card's an unregistered card, so we don't know if it's male or female, and also, without checking CCTV, we don't know who we're stopping yet.
If they're unregistered, I think there's a feeling of anonymity. We can trace unregistered cards. They're not safe from our inspectors and from our prosecutions.
Looking at the journey history, we're probably looking at 2 to 3 years' worth of fare evasion of Zone 3. We're looking at someone that was maybe a chancer at the beginning, saw that a gate was open, and they didn't touch, and then they realised that they're not being charged for not touching out. People, unfortunately, are creatures of habit, and if it works again, they will then start to pay the cheaper fare.
Per journey, they're saving £4.90. Might not sound a lot of money just for the one incident, but if you multiply that over a period of months, years, it can mount up to thousands of pounds.
Dan heads to the station the card user regularly travels to.
From the report, they are very, very consistent. In fact, only using one different gate on their exit journey here. Yeah, so this is gate number 23. This is where the person exits. And if we go over to the cameras on this side, the one that will pick them up will be this camera here. So we'll pop down to the CCTV suite now and hopefully establish who they are.
CCTV from previous journeys could help identify the suspect.
It is a bit tricky because we don't know who's using an Oyster card. CCTV is really the main evidence that will tell us who's using the pass.
But if their intelligence is correct, he doesn't have long before the target's due to arrive.
I'm sure this is an old ticket office type thing because of the window. It was used back in the day, a long, long time ago. Just trying to think. No, it's not. I don't think it's going to work. But if it's not working, I'll have to try a different route.
With CCTV unavailable, Dan needs to go to Plan B.
We do have other options available. Because the person uses the same gate, we could potentially track them.
When someone's under suspicion, they can be tracked in real time.
We can calculate the travelling time and potentially find out exactly what train they're going to be on.
If the card user's tapped onto the network today, Dan could pinpoint precisely when he needs to be at the barrier to stop them.
We'll have a look at the live history now to see if they've actually used it. If they have, we might have missed them, depending if they've started their journey early. Looking at the Oyster report, their journey history is very consistent on a Friday. We are hoping that they haven't changed today. Let's go upstairs and have a look.
Enforcement officers on London's buses face difficult situations every single day.
We all know the hotspots, you know, it's like we all know what route is predominantly busier than others, you know, and we also know whereabouts on that route is more likely to be confrontational. We should address them, my friend. Not that we avoid it, but we just go into it with that mindset to be more prepared for conflict. 149.
Thomas and colleague John are working routes in East London.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This checking tickets, passes, Oyster cards. Did it bleep downstairs? Let's go downstairs a minute and see if we can see what the issue is with your card.
I can't think, but I
Right.
know what's happening.
All I can say to you is it didn't go through. Okay?
No, I can't think.
Not working, sir. So I need to take some details.
I can use another one.
But you've not done that when you boarded the bus, sir. So I need to take name, address, and date of birth then.
Failing to tap on when boarding a bus is the most common form of fare evasion. But some people find more devious ways to avoid paying.
My friend, You just walked on in front of me, tapped on that reader there with an elderly freedom pass. I've just stood there and watched you come on the bus.
With an elderly freedom pass?
Yes.
A freedom pass allows over 60s to travel for free in London.
I got a freedom pass.
I've just seen you. I've physically stood there and watched you tap on a freedom pass.
Come
on, mate. Just be honest with me.
I've physically stood there, watched you. You've just walked on the bus, tapped on with a freedom pass, an elderly freedom pass.
So this is how it works. If you can't show us the freedom pass, we'll have to stop the bus and call the police. And they'll come down and search you and get it off you.
You've got the pass on you, but we're trying to keep this as a civil matter.
How is it a civil matter?
Well, at the moment, it'll be a TfL dealing with you for using the freedom pass.
Yeah.
The police do have to get involved. It then becomes fraud by misrepresentation.
Call the police then, mate.
Fair enough then. I'll stop the bus. Driver needs to hold it at the next stop.
If a search reveals the card, police could arrest him for committing a criminal offence.
Can I see it? Can I see the picture on it, please? The person in the picture is not you, and you certainly don't look 60 years of age. So who's that? So you know the passes with pictures and freedom passes and other passes. They're not used.
I made a mistake today, that's it.
We continuing? I'm just sorry to continue, yeah?
Continue. I'm going to need to take some details. It was an elderly freedom pass, and the passenger certainly didn't look elderly to have it. He showed me identification, and it'll go to a prosecution. So I've got to send the pass back to Transport for London, so your uncle will have to apply for another one. They are non-transferable.
So he has to apply for another one?
Yeah.
He was trying to, defend the indefensible, really. So when I've gone to the driver to say, look, we might have to hold the bus, he knew he was going to fight. He was fighting a losing battle, so he's then coughed up.
Some stations on London's sprawling rail network allow passengers to change lines without passing a ticket barrier. They help the flow of fare-paying passengers, but can be exploited by cheats.
Have your tickets ready, please?
Tube enforcement officers Karen and Peter are conducting a sting operation at one of London's busiest interchanges.
There's quite a few lines coming in at one place, and if you get 3 or 4 trains coming at once, especially during the peak hour, having gates up here and that'd be nuts. We try and rely on public honesty. Have your tickets ready at re-inspection, please?
25,000 commuters flood through West Ham Station daily.
And as the crowd's approaching, we're not just looking at the people at the front. They're usually the people that are hurrying to get their tickets out. We're looking for the people in the middle that are hoping that we don't ask them. Lovely.
And it's not long before she spots something suspicious.
Hi, sir. See a ticket there, please. Can I just ask you why you turned away from the ticket check?
And Peter has his hands full too.
Why don't you have a ticket?
I've lost mine.
You've lost your Oyster card?
Yes.
Well, this is basically if you don't have a ticket, it's actually fare evasion. Really, you should have bought a ticket before your journey. OK?
Do you have a ticket? Really? Why did you turn away from the ticket check?
Do you know the possible outcomes of what could happen?
I don't really like saying, and the reason being is because I don't like scaring people, because it depends on your circumstances and it depends what you do.
Why didn't you touch in?
Just be honest, mate, you've been caught out, isn't it? It's regardless, it's done and dusted now.
Come over here. Can I take it? Because I'm going to write a report.
Listen, what I'll do, I'll take you downstairs and you can buy a ticket from down there. OK? Because you can't carry on, because if you get caught again, you'll get done again. I can't allow you to travel without a ticket after I've just stopped you without a ticket.
So I'll need something with your name on. Can I see that? Is that not yours? So it's got your name on it, yeah? It's got your name on it? So can I see it then?
It's been 10 minutes and the boy hasn't provided any details.
Why is it that I can't see the name?
Basically, I've lost my wallet Then I have no thing, so I took my mum's credit card.
Is your mum's credit card on? Does your mum know you've got it?
Yes. No, she knows it.
Right, okay, can I have a quick look at the credit card? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to speak to your mum on the phone and just make sure.
The reason I turned back on this is because it's a bit suspicious to have someone else's card, like it's not in my name.
So it's got nothing to do with the actual ticket? Right.
The officer confirms the boy is telling the truth, but he still doesn't have a ticket and is issued a penalty fare.
I'm going to print you out the penalty fare notice. I could read his body language. It was more he was frightened that he was going to get into trouble. People are supposed to be going in one direction only. The more and more you do the job, you're noticing someone who's suddenly taken a phone call and they have to turn away and go down the other end when they see a police officer. You know, there are some people that literally freeze like a rabbit in the headlights.
At Holborn Station, Dan is working undercover to stop a passenger suspected of avoiding the £1,000 in fares.
We're probably looking at 2 to 3 years worth of fare evasion of Zone 3. We can tell that they've got a consistent journey pattern between Zone 3 and Holborn Station, which is where we're going to attempt to stop the passenger. We're going to check the live data to see if this person started their journey, and we'll wait to see when they have touched in and see if we can stop them here. It's a bit of a shot in the dark, but with CCTV not working, it's better than nothing.
By tracking the suspect in real time, Dan's hoping to pinpoint the moment they'll arrive at the station.
Another in-the-depths part of Holborn Station. There we go, so we've got a bus board at 8:50, bus 104. It's 8:59 now. They should enter Stratford at 9:20, and then it takes between 15 and 20 minutes to get to Holborn.
If the card pops up on the tube network next, the user could be heading straight into trouble.
Just a waiting game.
Dan doesn't have to wait long.
Just come up with Stratford now, so we're all good, and they touched in 4 minutes ago. What we've got here is we've got all the different trains, east and west on the Central line. So we've got train number 31, which has left Mile End, and train 60, which has not long left Stratford. So one of those trains, we are hopeful that the person we need to speak to is on there.
With the clock counting down, fellow undercover operative Dan joins the hunt.
As you can see at the moment, the footfall is very large here because it's the peak time. We'll have a look upstairs when we get there, how many people are using the specific gate that we're looking at. You can see gate number 23. Hopefully, we'll have a shot at stopping this person. Train should have just approached Holborn now, so I think if we stand a little bit away from that gate.
With no idea what the passenger looks like.
That's fine. Thank you for your time. Cheers.
They need to check every single card number to try and find a match.
Morning. Just check your Oyster card today, please.
The last of the train's passengers file through.
Checking Oyster cards today, please. Sorry? Checking Oyster cards today, please. Cheers.
But Dan finds a match.
Right, so you're right, we're revenue inspectors. Okay, reason why we stopped you today, we're looking for this specific card number. Okay, just to let you know, I'll just show you that it matches up. We're doing a bit of an investigation on your card, okay? Yeah. Where have you travelled from today?
Stratford.
Stratford, okay. And what we need to do is just have a bit of a discussion about your Oyster card and your journey history. Just go through.
Dan can now relay the accusations in detail, under caution.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. We've done an investigation on your card, OK, and we believe there's irregular travel there, potentially of you not paying for all of your fares. So you know that you should be paying for your fares, is that correct? Okay. Are you aware of the zonal system on the Underground and TfL yes. that we have zones, yes? And what travel card do you have now? Zones 1 and 2, okay. East Ham's in Zone 3. You only have a Zones 1 and 2 travel card, so how did you pay for your journey last night to East Ham?
Yeah, I didn't pay.
You didn't pay, okay. When you arrive at East Ham, after East Ham, How do you get to your home?
Always the gate is open.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's your card, there's your wallet there, all right? Okay.
With his identification confirmed, the man is free to leave. The evidence will be passed to prosecutors and they will attempt to recover the lost fares in court.
I can sympathise with him. I appreciate that fares are high and he needs to travel to work. But my job is to obviously change people's behaviour, make sure they buy the right ticket, because it's not a free service.
Have your tickets ready for inspection, please?
Coming up,
Hello, excuse me.
officers are out in force in East London.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me. I'm trying to talk to you.
Fucking trying to make
Mate, I'm not saying you did, but
So what are you telling me I can't swipe on the button?
And Thomas confronts two tricky travellers.
I'm not topic, it makes
It's off, madam. You guys put yourself into penalty fare. 150 or £80. You decide what you want to do.
Enforcement officer Thomas is checking tickets and passes on buses in the East End of London.
Sometimes it can be abusive. You kind of get a thick skin in the role. You know exactly when it's directed at you and when it's someone frustrated that they've been caught.
He faces angry individuals every day as he goes about his job.
You've said you've heard 2 bleeps, madam. It means your card hasn't gone through.
There are around 55 incidents of verbal abuse against staff reported every week.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just checking your tickets, your pass, and your Oyster card. Hello there, Sleeping Beauty. Aurora, just checking tickets and passes. Where did you get on board the bus, sir?
Huh?
Where did you get on board the bus?
Where did I book bus? Liverpool Street.
Okay.
I swiped it down there.
No. Last thing it was checked on was the train, Edmonton Green to Enfield Town. That would have been the 12th of August. Mate, I'm showing you right there.
Go and swipe it again then.
Doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. Name, address, and date of birth for me, please.
Passengers not paying when they board a bus will be given a penalty fare, not a second chance.
That's just to prove to you that I ain't fucking trying to nick the fucking
I'm not
journey.
saying you did, but if
So
you...
what are you telling me I can't swipe on the bus?
Mate, at the moment, it's not gone through. He's left his wallet. I'll go down and give him his wallet. Name, address, and date of birth, please.
Well, no, I'll swipe it.
Well, sir,
I'm not name, address.
I've checked it. There's nothing. It's not been tapped on any bus.
Well, I came on it.
Okay, so unfortunately, sir, I need to take some address.
You know what? You lot are fucking waste of time, mate. I'm telling you I'm going to swipe it.
But it doesn't work like that.
What, your machines are never make a mistake?
Right,
Is that what
but
you're
not
saying?
with an Oyster card. So as soon as you touch, we get a reference number. We'll put your door number and your postcode, and then when they write to you, you can explain the situation when you got on board the bus.
What do you want?
Your address, sir, your door number and postcode.
Eventually, the man complies.
Right, so it's a penalty fee being issued.
He must pay £40 within the next 21 days, or £80 after that.
He hasn't tapped on a bus for nearly 4 months.
Thomas's people skills are put to the test on just about every bus he boards.
That card hasn't been used on this bus, madam. What machine did you use?
Sorry.
What machine did you use?
That one.
This one.
Yeah.
Do you want to look at the screen, madam?
Let me show you, because...
Madam, I'm advising you to look at the screen.
The time.
You need to look at the screen. You sure you tapped on this machine?
Yeah.
It's not working. It's been off since we got on board the bus. And what I need you to do, madam, is take your card and touch on that machine over there.
Okay. Because, no, look, I have to make sure. Having taken the money twice.
Madam, if you want a penalty fare, my advice to you is to touch your card on that reader and it's done.
Let me make sure, because...
Thomas has given her the benefit of the doubt, but she's still adamant she's been charged.
You're about to talk yourself into getting a penalty fare, and
What if taking so...
Let me say one thing. 150 or £80. You decide what you want to do.
Eventually, the woman taps on.
That woman just really was not getting it. But the thing is, I gave her the option to pay 150 or take the £80 fine. She wanted to start arguing about it.
Some people just dig themselves a hole.
She was digging a proper hole.
It's rush hour at West Ham Station. Enforcement officers Karen and Peter are conducting an operation to disrupt fare dodging at a part of the station without ticket barriers. There can be over 1,000 staff assaults reported in a year, so the police are on hand.
As the trains come in, it's quite nice to have that little gap just to get your breath back.
But every 30 seconds, a new train arrives, and there's hundreds of tickets to check.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll come round that way. Stop, slow down. Hello, excuse me, I'm talking to you. Please, I'm a revenue... Don't touch me. Do not touch me. I'm trying to talk to you. Why are you walking away?
Right. I tell you why she stopped you, is because you've walked up there and you've hesitated or came back, all right? So you haven't got a ticket.
You're assuming.
You have got a ticket. No. You haven't. Right, okay, so that's why she stopped you, okay?
I see your ticket. When I was talking to you, you put your hand on my arm and tried to push me out the way. I do not appreciate that, okay? Right, now we've got that sorted out.
With assaults commonplace, staff have zero tolerance on any physical contact.
So you was exiting this way, and when you saw us and you saw the police, you thought that instead of listening to me when I asked you for a ticket, you think it's okay to ignore me, turn around and try and push me out of the way. I will not have that.
Karen must now ID the suspect.
What number do you live at? 19. Why did you... Make your mind up, which one? Write down for me properly the house number that you live at and the correct postcode.
The details are false. He could be arrested if he doesn't comply.
Right, listen very carefully, all right? If you want to go, the quickest way of doing this is for you to provide me with the correct postcode, because I can't progress with this until it's done, okay?
In all honesty, no, you pissing about isn't going to help the situation. Yeah. You've been caught out. Yeah, you travelled without a ticket. You've been caught out. All right, you just have to deal with the consequences now.
If you want to get going, you're going to provide me with the correct details, okay? Because what you're doing here is not helping anybody. Thank you.
With no ticket and no way of paying for one, his case will be passed to prosecutors.
I was very angry, but I like to try and think of it as a professional angry. Like, rather than just screaming at him, I wanted to make it clear to him that there was two issues here. One, the fact that he had no ticket and no money, and I was going to be dealing with that. But also I wanted to make him very clear that you don't come out into the public and act whatever way you like just because you don't like the fact that you've been caught out.
Overall, the operation's been a big success.
We've only been here for a fairly short time, but in that time we've got 65 penalty fares and 7 people have been reported for possible prosecution, so not bad at all, really.
Have you got any inkling why we've stopped you today?
I'm sure I'll do that now.
How did you pay for your journey last night to East Ham?
OK, that's fine.
Next time.
Okay. I'm just going to go back. No, you're not going to go anywhere.
In East London, a sting operation exposes fare evading fakers.
I'm going to hazard a guess that you are not a bus operator.
Whoa, back doors! Back doors!
Slippery when wet.
Is off. Langford.
Fare dodgers make a run for it in the rain.
The roller coaster of fare evasion is in full effect.
I'll deal with him. I like a challenge.
And on the tube, the undercover squad pursue a problem passenger.
He defrauds this company every single day.
It's not him over there, is it?
And we're back with the Enforcers next Monday night at 9. A takeaway restaurant raises suspicions with a sudden drop in gas usage. Police raids caught by surprise pays them a visit Wednesday at 9. New next, the lads are on tour, but look who's next door. Undercover girlfriends are spying on their fellas. There will be tears after the break.
London's public transport system is one of the largest and busiest in the world.
We're now in the heart of the peak, and it's absolute chaos.
11 million people travel on board a tube or bus in the capital every single day. But not all of them are paying for it.
I don't think so, fella.
Fare evaders swindle a network out of £116 million a year.
You're getting police because of a bar? It's bullshit.
If I don't obtain a name and address, I will arrest you.
That's money that could be spent on a better service for passengers like you and me.
I pay my way. Prices increase every year to cover the loss. That really angers me.
Filmed over one hot summer.
All right, let's run this thing then.
Hello, excuse me, I'm talking to you.
We've gone behind the scenes with Transport for London's investigations unit.
That's the gentleman we're looking for. We've got evidence to prove that you're lying.
We're with inspectors working undercover on the tube to track down some of the 70,000 daily fare dodgers.
Brother, I'll smash the camera.
Another satisfied customer.
And with bus enforcement officers fighting a backlash from the public.
You are a nasty little man.
This bear drama.
Jeez.
These are the stories of the men and women fighting London's fare-dodging war.
Let's cut to the chase. You haven't paid the full thing.
Listen to me, listen to me.
Bruv, that was some different gravy. It's not gone through, as you just saw.
Have you got a ticket for your journey? Have you got a ticket?
Okay, that's fine.
Coming up,
Hey, I'm just going to go back.
No, you're not going to go anywhere.
in East London, a sting operation exposes fare-evading fakers.
I'm going to hazard a guess that you are not a bus operator.
Whoa, back doors! Back doors!
Slippery when wet,
This is off. Landingford.
fare dodgers make a run for it in the rain.
The roller coaster of fare evasion is in full effect.
I'll deal with him. I like a challenge.
And on the tube, the undercover squad pursue a problem passenger.
He defrauds this company every single day.
It's not him over there, is it?
Transport for London have divided the capital into fare zones to help simplify journey costs. The more zones you pass through on your journey, the more you pay, with Zone 1 being the most central and expensive. But some passengers try to cheat the system in order to pay less. Investigators now use the latest technology to spot dishonest travellers.
What I've got here is a Oyster card that's been flagged up to us. The user of the card every week load on a Zones 2 and 3 travel card. They are starting in a point where the ticket is valid. The next time we see it being used is on a bus, the other side of London. The only way to get from that point to their end point is through a zone they haven't paid for. They're hoodwinking the system into believing they haven't travelled through that more expensive zone.
Taking on the case of the Central London fare evader, new recruit to the undercover investigation squad, Olga.
Looking at the most recent activity, the pink bits are the journeys that are irregular. So, for example, she's entered Collier's Wood at 7:58 in the morning, and going by intelligence that we have, they've gone through Zone 1 to Finsbury Park, failed to touch out, and then boarded the W7 bus. In the last 3 months, this person's generated revenue loss of approximately £580. That's just one person. It's really an iceberg that you're not aware of until you start doing cases such as these.
Veteran Inspector James is assisting Olga with her first case. Collier's Wood Station has been identified by the intelligence system as where the suspect regularly begins their journey. Olga and James know when they enter the station.
Picture up there?
Yeah.
Is that from that camera there?
Now they need an image of them.
Okay, so what times are we looking at?
Right, in the week, comes through about 8 o'clock in the mornings.
Busy, that time.
Picking out their target during rush hour will be a challenge.
Actually, we've got entering station Sunday the 7th of July.
Yeah, ideal. At what time was it?
0800 hours.
Gate 40, which is the last gate, this one here. Okay? That's one we've got to be looking at. So keep your fingers crossed, only one person walked through in that 1 minute. Any time now. Bullseye. That's the gentleman we're looking for. He's used to the gating in that 60 seconds. He's the only person that's done that in that time allocation. So we know that that's the gentleman we're looking for.
Armed with a picture of their suspect, Olga and James can attempt to make a stop. Coming up.
Madam, hey, come on now, G.
In North London, bus enforcement officers discover more than just fare evasion.
Do you have cannabis on you? How old are you? Because you're not 16.
And undercover officer Scott lays it on the line.
You know it's a criminal offence to give false details. It's an arrestable offence.
Valuable discounted travel cards are available to Londoners that need them.
Those that are elderly, have people that are registered disabled, they're entitled to free travel.
But every year, 19,000 travellers are caught using these passes illegally.
They're not transferable. It's only valid for that person. If somebody else is using one of those cards, that gives a lot of scope for a lot of money to be avoided. Really, the only way of detecting if the right people are using them is by having as many inspectors on the grounds checking those types of cards.
If you see anything suspicious, please turn them or start.
In East London, revenue enforcement officers Karen and Peter are working undercover, running a sting operation to combat this type of fraud.
You get a lot of people borrowing their mum's freedom pass or their brother's zip card, which is like a school children's pass. We've set monitors on the gates. They pick up if you have a pass or a ticket which needs verification that you are entitled to it.
When alerted to the use of a discounted travel card, officers can check the pass is being used by its rightful owner.
I have to check your pass, please. I just need to see a photo, that's all. Thank you. Okay. No problem. Hi, ma'am. Hello.
No, sorry.
You control it. It's all right, just want to see your photo. Right, have you got the photo?
I don't have the ID with me.
The passenger is using a free travel pass that's issued to some Transport for London staff.
Is it yours?
Yes.
Absolutely 100%?
Absolutely 100%.
How can I verify that?
I don't have it.
Right, come here, listen to me. All right, I need you to listen to me carefully. Judging by what you've got in your bag, which is a physics book, which suggests to me that you're a student, I'm going to hazard a guess that you are not a bus operator. Okay, now I'd prefer if you would treat me with a little bit of respect, okay, and tell me the truth. Are you a bus operator and do you own this?
No.
Thank you. Whose is it?
It's my partner's.
Right. You've just committed fare evasion by using your partner's card.
So what's going to happen?
I'm going to write a report. The report goes to London Underground Prosecutions Department, okay? And they reserve the right to prosecute for fare evasion. You could go to court.
Fraudulent use of high-value passes like these is taken very seriously by TfL.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Why are you using your partner's pass to travel?
I'd rather go.
For the facts to be reported to London Underground, do you understand?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Prosecutors will now decide how to proceed, and the woman will have to pay for her journey home.
I took the pass off of her because it's evidence in court. She's made that choice to use something that doesn't belong to her, so she knew what she was doing.
Every year, £35 million is lost to fare evasion on London's buses.
I'll tap and come to the back.
So serious the problem, the Met Police regularly support enforcement officers on notorious routes.
So we work alongside the police service and we just make sure we check every single person on the bus. All 3 doors are covered. No one can get off without being checked.
A police presence provides backup for what will be a busy day for John and Thomas.
Plenty of buses, plenty of passengers, plenty of fare evaders.
Plenty of activity for our friends in the black and white. Hello, madam. Madam. Hey, come on now, G.
The 149 route carries over 14 million passengers a year.
You're going to have to come and have a word with us off the bus.
But it's estimated over 500,000 of them are skipping the fare.
Hello, madam. Hello, madam. Taking ticket passes. Hello. She's off. Van Linford.
The police definitely an obstacle that they can't really get around.
We're going for it today. Whoa, back doors! Back doors!
That's all right, just come over there, we'll have them check. What's right here?
There's a bank card that's been declined, a Oyster card has not been tapped, and don't have anything on. So, between you two, name, address, and date of birth for me, please. Name, address, and date of birth for me, please.
I'm gonna get fucking fined now. Fuck's sake. Me as well. £80 fucking fine. This is his fault, you know. I said, let's get him. I'll get the train. I wanted to get the train. One step on the train. But now look, for this. Fuck's sake. Fucking please kick these. Oh, you know what?
Oh, that was hard work. The roller coaster of fear evasion is in full effect at the moment. We've only been here for half an hour on this exercise with the police, and already I think we've come across 6 or 7 members of the public who think it's okay not to pay their bus fare.
Ticket or passes, please.
Do you want to do one of these? It will take.
Okay, yep.
One share, jump on.
Here's one. Here's the other one. No ID?
Yes. Where is it?
It's my home.
Do you have any, did you have any Oyster card on you at all? Nothing? Name, address, and date of birth for me, please, then.
Your name?
My friend?
Hey.
Is that a cannabis grinder in your pocket?
Yeah. Date of birth, address.
Right, you've got a cannabis grinder on you. You've got that on you on the section 23 of the Mystery Substance Act. Have you got any drugs on you?
He's not got any means to pay for his fare, so, you know, something as minor as not paying your bus fare has now led to the search taking place.
Do you have cannabis on you?
I
You do? Cannabis? Back you, on you. Where?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Right, can you write it?
What's that?
No, you should be ganja.
Little bit of ganja.
We bought it yesterday.
You bought it yesterday, did you? Who from? From Poland? What? One way to go to get your ganja.
He's obviously been carrying. If the officers are proactive, then this is what we'll come across.
Have you ever been arrested? You? No. Then you'll get a slap on your wrist for the cannabis.
The man may not have been arrested for the drugs, but he could still end up in court for fare evasion.
He's not made any attempt to pay, so it'll be a report for prosecutions. So we still will be done for fare evasion. That is stereotypical 149. As soon as we do this, stuff like that automatically happens.
Bullseye. That's the gentleman we're looking for.
Undercover tube investigators Olga and James are on the trail of a passenger they believe is avoiding paying for his journeys through central London.
In the last 3 months, this person's generated revenue loss of approximately £580.
So I'm just looking at Wednesday's 7:58, Wednesday 8:03.
Today, they hope to stop their suspect in his tracks.
It is a beautiful Wednesday morning at Collier's Wood Station. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the trains are running.
According to their information, he's due any minute now.
So Wednesday is always 7:58, 8:03. I didn't turn up, it was scheduled. Let me check his ticket. Hey, buddy, just quickly see your pass there for us, please, buddy. Just see your Oyster card, that's all it is. That's all right, that's lovely. Cheers, fella, thanks a lot.
If he doesn't show soon, they may have missed their chance.
He's usually made his journey, he's entered the station by now. He could be running late, or maybe he's just not travelling today. It happens, and then we'll have to come back again. Hang on.
Yeah.
His face fits. And so does his card.
Whereabouts are you travelling to, buddy? Hello, mate.
Hello.
Revenue Inspector. Whereabouts are you travelling to today?
Second?
Whereabouts are you travelling to today?
To Stockwell.
To Stockwell.
Yeah.
All right, just pop over here and have a quick chat.
The journey to Stockwell Station is covered by his travel card. But there's evidence that wouldn't be his usual route.
This tells us that you come in at Collier's Wood
Yeah.
and you get on the W7 bus. But it even tells me exactly what bus stop you get on at. And it tells me that you get on the bus outside Finsbury Park Station. OK? So we know, before we even stopped you today, that you're going from here to Finsbury Park.
No, no, today.
OK? All right, OK. But normally you're going from Collier's Wood to Finsbury Park and going out of Finsbury Park, OK? But you're not touching out Finsbury Park and then you're getting on the bus. The lady's going to take some details off you. Just be honest with her. Tell her the truth. So, yeah, he was saying he was going to Stockwell. I think at first he was going to maintain his story. Showed him some of the paperwork. I think he's realised there's no getting out of it now.
With all his journey history laid bare, he admits to flouting the fares. Now he faces the prospect of court and paying back the fares avoided, plus costs.
It was good to get that stop in the bag. Just goes to show the information that we've got is accurate. More to come. Got a big list of cases to continue with. Just highlights the amount of fare evasion there really is out there. It's still the tip of the iceberg. There's so much going on that we don't know about.
Victoria is London's fourth busiest underground station.
We've got inspectors obviously on the plateaus across here and on the District Circle Line.
80 million people travel through here each year, many without tickets. Revenue Control Manager Michelle wants to tackle that issue head on.
Victoria has been highlighted as quite a high influx of customers who are not paying the correct fare. Behaviour from their Oyster cards is that they're jumping through the barriers or they're not touching in or not touching out. They are taking advantage of a system and need to be dealt with appropriately. There's a lot of inspectors here today, but you'll find that most of them are quite inconspicuous because they're plain clothes, so they look like the general public. That's the idea.
On her team is Investigator Scott.
At the moment it's quarter to 8, so we're literally just starting to go into the peak hours, so it'll start getting a lot busier.
Between 6 and 9:30, 140,000 commuters pass through the gates.
Hello, mate. See a ticket there, please? Great stuff. Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
To help flag possible offenders, they have set the barriers to give an alert.
Anything with high value or anything that requires a photo card, when those tickets are used through the barriers, it indicates to us what ticket's being used. Oh, sir, just check the ticket there, please, Revenue Inspector. We then make sure the photo card matches that person. If all good, then they're on their way. Lovely. Great stuff. Thank you very much. And if they've got any irregularities, we'll deal with them accordingly. Ah, lovely. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Hi there, Revenue Inspector. See a ticket, please. Just check your ticket, please. Yeah, the one in your back pocket.
The gate alerted Scott to a child's ticket being used.
And how old are you?
16.
And your date of birth is?
My date of birth is 2000 and...
You've got to think about your date of birth.
No,
How old are you? Because you're not 16.
I'm 19.
Right, come and have a chat with me a moment. Just through this gate here, yeah? Because I suspect the offence of fare evasion has been committed, the offence is that you're an adult travelling on a child ticket. I'm now required by law to take your details. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Scott needs to confirm her details and see if she's been stopped before.
Good morning, Lima Uniform 0327. What's your date of birth?
My date of birth. The 6th
Yep.
of August,
Yep.
1999.
Not only has Scott been a revenue enforcement officer for 18 years,
Lovely, thank you very much for that.
he's also a special constable in the police.
Are you sure that's your correct date of birth? Because you were very vague when you were trying to think of a date of birth. And the reason I'm saying that is because there's somebody that's been stopped before from your address and details, but with a different date of birth. You know it's a criminal offence to give false details. It's an arrestable offence. So if it's not your date of birth, you need to tell me now, because what I'm going to ask is I'm going to ask the police officer just to come over and just ask them just to confirm your date of birth. If it's not your date of birth, tell me now. I don't need to involve them, and then I can just deal with it.
My date of birth is 1994.
Yeah. Why did you give me a different date of birth?
Because I thought no reason was.
Okay. What's going to happen now is I'll submit the report to London Underground. London Underground will then write to you and explain what's going to happen next, okay? The child ticket I'll be withdrawing now because it's now evidence, okay? So if you need to continue your journey to Wandsworth, you'll need to buy an adult ticket. All right.
While Scott was catching the first crooked commuter of the day, station staff have told Michelle about another problem passenger.
So at 8:45, we've got a male person aged approximately 26. He is always suited. He comes from Warren Street, and he says that he's lost his wallet.
Okay.
He will go to member of staff. If the member of staff doesn't let him through, he will jump the barrier. So you may need to obviously deal appropriately with him or involve the police.
Yeah,
the police
no worries.
are aware. I've already updated them.
Yeah, he won't be jumping through today.
Okay.
Coming up,
Sorry, I don't know Spanish.
Thomas speaks the language of the law in North London.
It possibly could be a case of fraud. Is it?
Yeah. Keep an eye out for your fella now.
And Olga and James track a new suspect who's been evading fares for 5 years.
What reason have they got to start shouting at you? Unless they've done something wrong.
I mean, it's London. You know, you get a complete gamut of people.
In the East End, Karen and Peter are looking for fraudsters illegally using valuable discounted travel passes, as well as anything else that seems unusual.
You're right then. Revenue. You can't find it.
Yeah.
What did you have?
Paper ticket.
Where did you travel? Come over it. Where did you travel from?
Stratford.
Stratford, and you bought a paper ticket. And how much did you pay for it?
£2.70, I think.
I'm a revenue inspector. It's not £2.70 on a paper ticket. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I'd appreciate is that you just telling me the truth.
No,
okay?
I'm telling you the truth.
Right, well, you could not have had a paper ticket for £2.70. Did you ever have a ticket?
Yeah, I did have a ticket.
Not
You can't tell me I'm lying. I don't.
Well, you said
Right,
that you paid £2.70.
I did pay £2.70.
Not £2.70.
I think it was like £2.70.
It's not £2 anything. Did you buy a child ticket?
Yeah, I bought a child ticket.
Why did you buy a child ticket?
I bought a child ticket. innit? I'm young.
Are you 15?
16.
Really? What's your date of
Yeah.
birth?
10th of August. I don't need to tell you my date of birth.
Oh, you do. But you can't travel without a ticket. You certainly can't travel with a child ticket when you're clearly not a child.
Hey, I'm just gonna go back.
No, you're not going to go anywhere. Listen to me, right?
Maybe there's police or something.
No, I told you. We are revenue control inspectors working for London Underground.
What do I need to write down?
You've got your name, address, and your date of birth, please. As long as you've given me the correct name and address, that's all fine, yeah? Is it your correct name and address before I waste my time? Thank you. Oh, hi, yeah, this is Lima Uniform 0267.
The young man's details do check out.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's penalty fare. You've got 21 days to pay it or appeal it, okay? Why did you buy a child ticket anyway?
Cheaper, isn't it?
But you still need to pay an adult fee. You're an adult now.
It doesn't really matter. I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear it? Okay, well, if you do it again, you'll get prosecuted.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a penalty fair notice. I'll let you out.
If you see anything suspicious, please tell me where it's gone.
The young man will have to pay his £40 fine within 21 days if he doesn't want it doubled.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Come through to the wonderful world of the 149.
In North London, revenue enforcement officers and the police are working side by side to tackle fare evasion on one of London's busiest bus routes.
That card's not been validated, madam. We're going to have a word over by the wharf. That's the card you've used.
Maybe it was something wrong with the machine because I definitely tapped it.
Madam, everyone else's card, they seem to have gone through.
Like the rain, Thomas's shift has been non-stop.
It's clearly showing that you've not tapped board the bus. So we need to take some details then, sir.
Make it work, brother.
Right, it's going to be another penalty fare, same as what you had last time.
Are you serious?
He did try and give slightly wrong information, but due to his previous, he flagged up straight away. So he's been given another penalty fare there. Have you got a photo card there, madam? To go with this card? No photo card?
In the house.
Okay, you need to have a word over by the wall then, madam. You can't travel without having a photo card.
The woman is using a heavily discounted travel pass for job seekers, but can't prove it's hers.
Okay, where did you get the discount from? That blue card, where did you get it from?
Where from? I'm from Colombia.
Right, so where did you get this card from?
Sorry, I don't know in Spanish. A little English.
Right, okay. It possibly could be a case of fraud.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The language barrier could be a problem, but the police have access to a 24-hour translation service.
What? Ask the interpreter what you want.
Oh, okay. Hello? Yes, I'm just getting a member of the public who's needs some information translated for her.
At Victoria Tube Station, undercover enforcement officer Scott is tackling rush hour fare evasion.
Is that him there? No, it's got an Oyster card.
He's also on the lookout for someone station staff have said regularly blags the barrier.
It's an Asian guy, comes up, says he's lost his wallet, smartly dressed, gives the staff a little bit of grief. If they don't let him out, he'll just bunk out.
Okay.
He's due out in the next couple of minutes, so we'll see what happens. Eyes fixed so we can just spot him. I'll deal with him. I like a challenge.
But while they wait,
here we go.
The steady stream of fare evaders continues.
See a ticket, please. You didn't use it, fella? No. Where have you travelled from this morning?
Leytonstone.
Leytonstone. Why didn't you use your ticket?
It was open there and just kind of...
No. It's not open at Leytonstone. Is there any reason why you didn't use it? Any reason why you've not used it today? No? Okay. Come back through. Just need to have a quick chat. Go through. Why didn't you use your Oyster card today?
The gate was open.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to confirm that, okay? I'm going to ring Leytonstone now and find out whether they've got issues with their gates, okay? Before I carry on any further. All right?
I don't have money, I don't think so.
So were the gates open or have you just chanced it? They're all working, so you've come through behind someone. Right. So why don't you have a ticket today?
I was in a hurry, I was in a rush.
Right. Do you have any ID on you at all? No intention to pay. Some people just think that they are still gonna get away with it and they're gonna slip through without being seen. So this report will go to London Underground. Do you understand?
Yes.
It's not acceptable when you see the majority of these people paying thousands upon thousands of pounds for their annual travel cards, and they see these people, they want to see stuff being done with it, and obviously we're doing as much as we can. Okay, there you go.
With another chancer in the can, Scott returns his focus to the problem passenger he's after. Bus enforcement officer Thomas is dealing with a Spanish-speaking passenger. He's trying to establish if a discounted travel pass belongs to her.
Hello? Okay, so it's her son's card. Thank you very much. Okay. So it's your son's discount, yeah? Not your discount. Right. Okay. So the card will be retained. We'll hold on to the card. You are going to have a prosecution's letter sent to you. For me, I'm finished with you, so you're free to go, madam. She's using her son's discounted card. So obviously now she's come across an inspector. The card will be retained and handed back to Transport for London. And she will be dealt with by the prosecution department.
It's been a wet and windy but worthwhile operation in northeast London.
There you go. So it's paid, all dealt with.
In just 2.5 hours, enforcement officers stopped 47 people without a valid ticket.
In general, it was a good shift.
Yeah, the main thing is we're still alive.
We're getting home safe. So every day you come to work, it's something different. You go home and, you know, wash the day away.
At Transport for London's control centre, operatives use the latest technology to hunt for fare cheats that cost the network over £100 million a year.
We can stop people, we can find them, we can track them. We've got that system and we've got the power to do that.
Investigator Kat is looking into a suspicious passenger whose card's been flagged by the intelligence system.
So what they do, they go through the gates without tapping in. They're doing this every day. They will always try to find a way to avoid it, to pay for it, and they will think they will get away with it. But the system that we've got now, they can't do that. We're like one step behind them. We will be there to make sure that they will pay for the journeys, for the fare.
On the ground, Olga picks up the case for the undercover investigation squad.
We're seeing a pattern of him travelling from Southwark back to Woolwich Arsenal, which is in Zone 4. It's Zone 1 and 2 travel card. We're looking at Zone 3 and 4 avoidance. Station's probably got nobody on the gate line. Gates are open, he walks out.
The data shows 5 years of fare evasion, defrauding the network of almost £3,500.
I've picked up CCTV. I know who I'm looking for. We're looking to stop him at North Greenwich Station.
Keep an eye out for your fella now.
To try and stop this crooked commuter in their tracks, once again, Olga's joined by colleague James.
Normal situation, identify yourself, getting some ID off them so we know exactly who they are. Once you've got their details and you've cautioned them, I just feel quite free then just to say to them that we'll be investigating your card on this situation. If your guy comes through, what sort of time does he come through here?
7:04.
Okay.
With so much money involved, they don't know how their suspect will react to being confronted.
People either sort of like fight or flight, and some people's first reaction is to start arguing with you and shouting and just try and calm the situation and speak to them. What reason have they got to start being out shouting at you? Unless they've done something wrong.
It's not him over there, is it?
Coming up, the undercover tube squad close in on the passenger they've been after.
Michelle, it's the one over the back.
Here we go.
And Olga gets straight to the point with a 5-year fare evader.
I don't want to shock you, but it is a substantial amount.
Undercover investigators Olga and James are primed to catch a suspect who's been ripping off the network for 5 years.
Once you've cautioned them, you tell them that we'll be investigating your card and this is the situation.
Avoiding nearly £3,500 in fares.
705, 706, is it?
704. 708 now.
The time he usually arrives at the station has passed, and rush hour is starting to pick up.
A lot coming in now.
There's a lot of people now.
Yeah, it's busy now. Very busy.
On average, 40,000 commuters enter North Greenwich every morning. As the minutes pass, the odds of ending the suspect's multi-thousand-pound scam are lengthening.
Maybe he's been through already.
It's hard to say now. Yeah, if he hasn't come through by sort of 20 past, we'll have to have a look at the database. Here's your man, I think. Yeah, there we go. Morning, sir. Just revenue inspection. Just stop for a minute. Can you see your ticket or Oyster card for us, please?
The man matches the description, and a check of his card proves he is the one Olga's been tracking.
According to the system, you're paying for zones 1 and 2, but you're avoiding 3 and 4. And that's why the system's picked you up, because you should be paying for those zones.
Okay.
I'm going to have to interview you.
Oh, that's when I take long, because I have to go to work, really.
If you're as honest as you can be with this, the quicker you'll get to work.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just to explain the severity of this, we've run a report of your journeys. You're avoiding 3 and 4. London Underground have calculated how much money you owe us.
Okay.
I don't want to shock you, but it is quite a substantial amount. We're going back to 2015.
All right.
Come to the end of 2017, then 2018, and finally, up until the current travel card that you've got, you owe us this amount.
Yeah.
Can I ask why?
Just because not because of them, because I'm getting home quickly. It's because it's faster for me.
Thank you for your honesty.
No, but that's the honestly. Well, I don't need to lie to you. That's the truth. The truth.
Olga has brought to an end one of the longest-running fare evasion schemes the team have investigated.
I think once the evidence was produced, it was overwhelming.
Good job. A few £1,000 in the pot. So, yeah, it's a good one.
The case will now be handed to prosecutors, who will seek to recover over £3,000 plus costs through the courts. The operation to catch discounted travel pass scammers at Upton Park is entering rush hour.
Where are you going to? I'm going eastern. Yeah, go eastern. Come this way, sir.
Karen and Peter are preparing for an onslaught of passengers.
It's gone very, very busy because this is peak time. So you're going to get everybody coming back home.
More people means more chances trying to skip their fare.
Just come over this way a second, please. Right, why haven't you used this ticket, sir?
Huh?
You haven't used the ticket.
I put the distance.
No, you've not. You've not touched in. Oh. Because you haven't used this to travel. It's a penalty fare. All right. Here's your Oyster card and
Thank you
your
so much.
ID card. Thank you very much. Sorry, Inspector. Can you let him out, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
He was very good about it. Some people, they get caught, and they just, okay, you caught me, and you can deal with them, and they're absolutely fine. But some people get a little bit antsy about it.
£40 penalty fare. It's not. It's £40 if you don't have a ticket. Penalty fare.
Oh my God.
Don't try and walk past me. It's incredibly rude. Why do you think you don't have to pay?
But the train I pay.
What money do you have?
I have £5. Maybe I don't
Show
know.
me. Right,
I'm
this £5. I will take as part payment towards the penalty fare. Okay, that's fine. I'll issue that receipt. He gave me this £5, and then he's gone out through the gate. And the good thing is, okay, I didn't get a penalty fare, but £5 is actually 10 pence more than a single fare on a paper ticket for London Underground. So he's paid his fare with a 10p bunks.
At Victoria, Michelle's undercover operation has been a success.
Good results for today. 19 people reported and 32 people were issued a penalty fare.
But a key target remains elusive.
It's now 9:08 and the gentleman that we were originally looking for has not shown. It's a shame because I would have loved to have caught him. But unfortunately that's the way it goes. Can't catch everyone.
Sorry, can I just squeeze through?
Across the concourse, Scott has noticed something.
This guy that's bunks through all the time normally says he's lost his wallet or whatever. It's not him over there, is it?
I'm not sure.
Just see his face, to be honest, I can't confirm.
Do you want to go and have a wander? Just walk down past them something, please.
Another officer may be dealing with the passenger they're after.
Is that him? Yeah? Lovely, cheers. Michelle, according to one of the station staff, Meek's dealing with him.
What now?
Yes. It's the one over the back, on the black jacket.
Can you sign for me?
Station staff reported the man regularly skips the barriers without a ticket. But today, he's been caught using a valuable free travel pass that isn't his.
Okay, I'm keeping this. Yeah?
His fraudulent card use will now be investigated by prosecutors.
He had a female's freedom pass. So he is our lovely customer who defrauds this company every single day. And yes, we got him today. You need to go purchase your ticket.
Yeah, I will go purchase my ticket, but
You don't get that ticket back. Yeah, you don't get that ticket back.
No, I don't need that ticket back, guys.
The card's value is 5 years. Each year equates to roughly about £5,000. So if he was never stopped and used that pass every single day for the entirety of its validity, then this company has lost, in essence, £25,000 in fares.
That's money that could go back into the network to improve services for honest commuters.
It's an excellent result. I love it. Because if anything at all, if it just was him, I'm happy with.
This tells us you get on the bus outside Finsbury Park Station.
I don't want to shock you, but it is a substantial amount.
Yes, we got him today.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get her to do, but she's taking long.
Next time.
Excuse me?
Undercover tube investigators are challenged.
Keep your eyes peeled, please.
And bus enforcement officers
listen, don't play with me. Give me my card.
face angry passengers.
Right, hand that over now.
I actually need to arrest you.
The amazed
Do I look like a criminal? See a ticket, please.
and the argumentative.
I did touch her.
Madam, it didn't.
It did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Madam, it didn't.
I'm walking away, and these guys can deal with you.
You can see that next Monday at 9. After months of surveillance, a drug-dealing dynasty gets a shock in police raids. Caught by surprise, new Wednesday at 9. Next tonight, they've left pub and club doorways and
London's public transport system is one of the largest and busiest in the world.
We're now in the heart of the peak, and it's absolute chaos.
11 million people travel on board a tube or bus in the capital every single day. But not all of them are paying for it.
I don't think so, fella.
Fare evaders swindle a network out of £116 million a year.
You're getting police because of a car? It's bullshit.
If I don't obtain a name and address, I will arrest you.
That's money that could be spent on a better service for passengers like you and me.
I pay my way. Prices increase every year to cover the loss. That really angers me.
Filmed over one hot summer.
All right, let's run this thing then.
Hello, excuse me, I'm talking to you.
We've gone behind the scenes with Transport for London's investigations unit.
That's the gentleman we're looking for. We've got evidence to prove that you're lying.
We're with inspectors working undercover on the tube to track down some of the 70,000 daily fare dodgers.
Police! Brother, I'll smash the camera.
Another satisfied customer.
And with bus enforcement officers fighting a backlash from the public.
You are a nasty little man.
This bear drama.
Jeez.
These are the stories of the men and women fighting London's fare-dodging war.
Let's cut to the chase. Haven't paid the full thing.
Listen to me, listen to me.
Bruv, that was some different gravy.
It's not gone through. What did you for?
Have you got a ticket for your journey? Have you got a ticket?
You get it? That's what I'm trying to get her to do, but she's taking long.
Coming up,
Excuse me?
undercover tube investigators challenged.
Keep your eyes peeled, please.
And bus enforcement officers
Yo, listen, don't play with me. Give me my card.
face angry passengers.
Right, hand that over now.
I actually need to arrest you.
The amazed
So I look like a criminal. See a ticket, please.
and the argumentative.
I did touch her.
Madam, it didn't.
It did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Madam, it didn't.
I'm walking away, and these guys can deal with you.
1 billion journeys a year on London's tubes and buses are paid for using contactless payment cards. More ways to pay makes travel through the capital much easier, but for some, it makes the temptation to fare evade much greater too. More than 2 million bank cards have been blacklisted by Transport for London after being repeatedly used without funds available. The intelligence system at TfL's control centre logs all declined bank card usage, and investigators are then able to look into specific cases.
This person's contactless bank card may have been declined by the bank or by TfL and may carry on using that on a barrier, effectively to fake as if they are paying the fare. However, that will leave a footprint and that can be detected later on.
Tapping a declined card will alert the system, but the journey goes unpaid. Part of an undercover squad working on the tube, Dan has been tasked with tracking down the suspected bank card blagger.
We're always putting pieces of the puzzle together. We need to establish where the person's travelling from, where they're travelling to. Got a detailed report, and it shows us where they've entered at King's Cross. We've got a few exits at Ockenden Station. We've got a map, and it shows King's Cross just here. And then we've got Ockenden, which is out here. And I believe that's going to be Zone 7. It takes us into Essex, and potentially 96 journeys at the moment this person's avoided.
That would amount to nearly £1,000 of fares lost in just 3 months.
With all these digital footprints, these are new windows of opportunity that our inspectors can investigate. The challenge is to locate them and identify the person, actually catch them in the act.
So now that we understand the journey pattern of this passenger, it will be King's Cross Station that we stop them at, so we need to go to King's Cross now.
Over 250,000 people visit the station every day, so identifying one specific person won't be easy.
Just to give you an idea of the size of this station, there's 900 cameras at least.
Dan will use CCTV records to try and ID his target.
So we're going to go up to the gate line here now because this is where the person exits.
The card data has helped pinpoint the gate the suspect uses.
This is our gate that we're looking for, gate 21. And we just need to work out which cameras are going to be picking up people coming through, possibly over here. That one picks up nicely the gate behind me where they come through, and we can even see a little preview up there on the monitor, so we know that camera's going to pick up the person. We can head back now to the CCTV room and we'll hopefully find who we're looking for. So this is the camera that we saw the monitor of at the gate line. They'll use this gate here because it's a larger gate, because people for disability access and also with luggage, it stays open for a longer period of time to allow them to get through. Fare evaders use that to their advantage by simulating touching in, and the gate stays open, so it looks like to anyone else around them that they have a valid ticket. So we're going to look here at this gate and see who comes through. That's a family, as they've got all their tickets. Wouldn't have suspected it was them at all. So what we also look at is potentially people that are hanging around here. It could be obviously they're waiting for someone, but we do get evaders that wait for the ideal opportunity. So we've got someone here just walking up now, so there we go. It's potentially this guy here. So we'll just start that clip again. So at the moment you can see up here, he's not there. So we'll just look and see what direction he can. There he is there. You can see he's actually looking over, and then, there we go, so he's stopped. Now he's come back. So he knows what he's doing, he's very calculated. Looking at the report as well, he's very consistent with what he does. So he is waiting around. This is what we see quite often. So there we go, he's found someone now that he's going to walk behind. And that's when we saw him. He's got a bag that he wears across his body. What we'll do is we'll check another day just to make sure. Yep, there we go, so here we go, he's come through again here. Got his bag across his shoulder. That is a gentleman. So we've got the images, we know who he is. We'll prepare the case file now, and then we'll come back on Friday. Hopefully he's travelling, and we'll pick him up and interview him.
Inspector.
Coming up.
Police! Police!
Confrontation on the gate line.
What are you doing? Pull me over!
And an enforcement officer...
Don't be silly.
...is pushed to the limit.
I'll tell you what, I'm not bothering with you. You can deal with them, yeah?
At King's Cross Station...
For 13 minutes.
Undercover investigators on the tube, Dan and Dan, are preparing to stop a suspected fare evader.
Prepared the case file for this gentleman that's using a bank card but not touching in and out correctly and not even paying his fare. So we've got about £800 worth of fares that he's avoided. King's Cross is very busy during the peak, but thankfully at the moment, because it's quite quiet, it's 6:23, there won't be that many people coming out. There we go, it's the train now. Let's see if he's caught it. He might have been a bit late and got the next one, don't know. Not this one. There's one in. Could be it. Yeah. Hi, sir. Ticket inspector. Just check your ticket, please. We've been doing an investigation, okay? So we need to speak to you. Can I see your ticket you're using, please? Your bank card. Thank you.
You're on your driver's license with you?
Something with your address or anything?
With your address on? I don't have no address. I can give you my address.
Okay. What other ID have you got with you? You've got no other ID with you?
If you've got something in there, it's got your name and address on, yeah, show it to us, because it's just going to make it longer for you. Fella, are you listening?
I am.
Yeah, well, have a look in your wallet and see if you've got something to show us, because if you have, then we don't have to bring up and make a load of checks.
Yeah, I'm going to give you my address. I don't need to have my details on you. We need to confirm your details, Dave.
That's right, yeah.
What station did you start your journey from today, please? Barking. Barking? Or is it Ockenden? No, Barking today, yeah? Okay. So why don't you have a valid contactless card today for your journey?
I've got it, but I don't know, maybe it's not working or something like that.
Did you touch that contactless bank card in to start your journey?
You tell me you should go tell my user or something.
How long have you been travelling up to King's Cross?
A month, I think.
The evidence Dan's collected shows 3 months of fare avoidance.
We've got a system called ITAP. This report here details all of the journeys that you haven't paid for, okay? All of these. Do you agree that's true?
Maybe so.
Okay. We've calculated that there's 98 journeys. This is how much we've calculated. From June, yeah. TfL may wish for you to pay that money back. So,
yeah, I can do that.
You'd be happy to do that?
I'd be happy, but it's going to be like very difficult.
I know it might be a little bit of a shock because obviously
people don't realise how much fares are, all right? There's your card there. Please, sort your card out on that one. If not, get a new one. Go for it. All right. It went well in the end. He was a little bit hostile to begin with. However, he uses the gates incorrectly. He goes through behind fare-paying passengers. So we do have to deal with these people.
The case will now go to prosecutors, who may seek to recover the money and costs through the courts. The over 60s, disabled and unemployed passengers are amongst those that benefit from free or discounted travel in London. Another fare-dodging ruse on Transport for London's radar is people using these valuable travel cards when they are not eligible to do so.
They might come from Barking.
Enforcement officers Peter and Karen are taking part in a sting operation with the British Transport Police.
Inspector.
They're looking for any passengers fraudulently using a discounted travel pass. Over 40,000 people use this station every day, so they use technology to identify anyone with one of these passes.
We don't actually select you, the gates do. This little box here is called a station control unit. You can actually select it for certain tickets that need verification. See the light that comes on there? OK. So if you've got freedom passes, child tickets, student cards, anything that has a photograph or you need documentation in order to use it, the lights will come on.
Hello, police! Police! What are you doing? You pulled me over!
Come back in. I don't know what was going on there.
Excuse me, I said I'm revenue. Can I see your ticket, please? You barged past my arm and nearly had me down. No. Well, how comes I nearly fell down the stairs then when you took my arm with you?
You dragged her with you.
Excuse me?
You literally just dragged her with you.
Look, how can I drag somebody that's in front of me?
Sir. We're sorting that out.
I'd like to see the Oyster card that you used.
Don't panic. There's nothing wrong. All right.
I stopped her because she came through and the light illuminated. I asked to see her pass. And then she said no and made off. She took me down the stairs with her because I still had my arm out. I'd like to see the pass that she used to come out. That's not the one. It was an Oyster of some description. It was not a bank card.
You can check my pockets if you want.
If the lady doesn't have it about her person anymore, there were other people around when we all went down the stairs.
Right. On this one, was it? It was on the floor just by the stairs.
The card he has found gives free travel to anyone over 60 years old.
I think you struck the wrong person.
Excuse me.
You can see
I know what I saw.
Just go straight with the truth. It's not the end of the world, but it needs to be the truth, okay?
This is my card.
That's your card,
I use this.
okay?
The young woman maintains she used her bank card to exit the station.
If you're not going to deal with me, then you will have to deal with the officer. But I know that you had an Oyster.
That's not mine.
It's
This
got
is
exactly
not
the same surname.
Okay. And there's a million of people with that surname.
Okay, that's fine. This can be investigated. If that's what you want, we'll end up investigating it. Okay, no problem.
Checking tickets or passes, please.
By not tapping on or travelling with a pass they're not supposed to be using,
Hang on a minute.
fare evaders swindle London's buses out of £35 million a year.
At the moment, it says...
Is that my problem?
And actually...
Is that my problem?
Just hold the pass for me, Inspect.
Listen, this is my card. I put it here. It's not for come.
Yes, sir. If you...
Yo, listen, don't play with me. Give me my card in my hand, 1 minute.
Last chapter on yesterday, so snatch the card.
That's your responsibility to do so once you board the bus, sir.
The penalty fare is unfair, you know?
Enforcement officers use experience and intuition to weed out dishonest passengers.
Because she's using your discount, I also need your details. So your details, your full name, your address, and date of birth, yeah?
Listen me. I'm not using her discount.
Morning, folks. Tickets and passes, please.
With millions of pounds lost to misuse of travel passes, Will and Moore must make sure they are being used correctly.
Thank you. See the picture, please.
60.
Picture.
Picture?
Yeah.
In the shop and it's in the back. Yeah.
Your pass
Yeah.
isn't valid without your
Yeah,
picture.
Come with me in the supermarket.
Unfortunately, I can't come with you.
Okay.
So, because you don't have your picture
Yeah. I have because in the...
with you,
Yeah.
because you don't have your picture with you,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to issue you a penalty fare, okay?
Yeah. £40.
Yes.
Brother, why?
Because you're not carrying your picture.
Why? This here in all forget in the supermarket.
Without the picture, your pass is not valid.
With improper use of travel cards a big problem across the network, there's zero tolerance for not following the rules.
If it wasn't his pass, if he was using somebody else's pass, it'd be a slightly more serious offence. But you make a judgment call based on whether you believe that pass is there. So where was this? Oh, you had, right, if you want... No, it's fine. I believe that it's your pass. Yeah, I can see that it's you. That's great. But when I came to check your pass, you didn't have it. Where did you get that from? I get it. So his friend got off at the previous stop, ran to the store, picked up the wallet, got back on the bus, showed up. Okay, that makes sense.
Back in East Ham,
This is so ridiculous.
Karen is tied up with a passenger who insists she hasn't been using a free travel pass for the over 60s.
If you're failing to collaborate, I'll just arrest you. And then we go into a police station and deal with it that way. But we don't want a police station, do we? If I can... We're happy to comply. Like, we'll follow your rules. So that's all I need.
Let's just get to the crux of this. Is that the card that you used, and is it somebody that you know? Please tell me yes or no.
No.
Is it the card that you used? You're going to go down that line, yeah? Okay, then. Right. If you continue to say, no you didn't, I would have to say it's not a civil matter with London Underground anymore. I have to pass it on to the police officer.
And if I investigate and that proves to be correct, then unfortunately you will have to be charged with fraud. You're using somebody else's card.
Right, it's the last time I'm going to tell you this, okay? This is taking too long. So I need you to tell me straight, in front of the police officer, whose is this?
That's my dad.
Thank you. And did you use it from Kentish Town to East Ham? Thank you very much.
I'm just going to take your details.
That took a long time, didn't it? She was using her dad's 60-plus Oyster card, which gives free travel on London Underground and the buses. And she did say that the reason she'd done that was because she didn't have any money to travel today.
Not all fare dodgers are scamming the system with other people's passes. Investigators use technology to identify suspicious behaviour on passengers' standard Oyster cards too. Undercover Inspector James has been handed the latest case.
We've got given an Oyster card number from ITAP. It seems as though the person whose card it is travelling from South London area up to the North Metropolitan area towards like Norfolk Park. Never really touching their card in South London. So basically, in effect, they're just avoiding zone 1 payment all the time. They're probably saving about £25 a week by not paying for zone 1.
It is common that people have found or are finding ways not to pay the full fare by not validating at one end or the other. The cheat is that person is attempting to hoodwink the system into believing they've made a shorter journey than they've actually made, so thus paying a lot less.
Tim's department uses a complex computer program to spot this kind of cheating.
The algorithms are set to spot that, so those that have avoided the most will come to the top of the list, and that will obviously highlight those that need to be investigated further.
It's been going on for a while as well, so it builds up quite quick, the amount of money. Now I need to go up to Norfolk Park, have a look through their CCTV and try and identify the individual. You want to be 100% sure that you've got the right person. It can be like a needle in a haystack, but there's CCTV all over the system, everywhere, even on the trains. If you're using the system, there's always someone watching. That's the thing. The individual I can see from printouts, sometimes working night shifts, sometimes coming back through here at 9 o'clock in the evening and coming out to go back to work at like 7:30 in the morning. In the evening, it's one of them stations that I know is pretty quiet. So we'll see what it throws up. One guy and one female. Okay. We're up to the time on that, so we'll go back, just have another look at them individuals. Okay. So what I'll do now is obviously I'll look at another day and another time, and hopefully one of them two people will come up. If they do, then I'll know that is the person. Right, let's pause that for a second. Now I know that female is not the individual I'm looking for because I haven't used the gate that I've identified that's been used. Okay. So, there we go. Now that female is the same female that came through on the other day. So now we know who we're looking for. We'll come here one morning, stop the female concerned and speak to her about her journey history and see what she's been doing. If the Transport for London decide to prosecute the individual, they go to court, if they get found guilty, they've got a conviction on their record, and that can have a major impact on like their future.
That one there, that one there. Show me that one in your hand.
In East Ham.
Excuse me. Right, hand that over now.
Enforcement Officer Peter is part of a pre-planned sting operation involving the police.
It can go really nuts. Imagine that one person touches and 20 go through behind, and you've got a hell of a lot of fraud which is going on.
Anyone suspected of fare evading must provide identification in order to be dealt with properly.
And you just come from Upton Park, you said, yeah?
Sorry?
You just come from Upton Park, you said, yeah? Could you write down for me your name, address and date of birth, please? And your address, please.
I don't know my address.
You don't know your address? Are you kidding me? Well, that's not good enough. You got to know where you live. You end up saying, I don't know where I live, right? You deal with the police, it's stupid. Just put down your address, man, come on.
I don't know my address, sir, oh my God.
Have you got anyone you can phone and ask your address? Come on, you're not helping me at all, are you? You're really not helping me at all. Officer, he's saying he doesn't know where he lives. It's not giving an address. Okay.
If I can't get details from you, I actually need to arrest you.
Come on. Leave one police right there, bro. Tell them to go to the CPS company, bro.
Peter's colleague Karen is also struggling to get someone's details.
Do you see an eye? Do you see an eye before N?
Because it's illegible. Which year is this, please?
So relax. So you are trying to bully me, basically.
I'm asking you what year you're born in.
Can you please process me? I need to go. All she's telling me is like, can you store the name and everything? And I'm like, bro, listen, I've wrote it down for you. She's like, it's not readable. I'm like, I can read it. I can read my own name.
Sorry, say that again for me?
Apparently he's just moved, so he doesn't know his address.
If I don't obtain a name and address, I will arrest you, and you'll end up having a criminal record.
He's put down his date of birth as 2003, which makes 16. He said he was 15, so he's lying about that.
You'll have to call your parents or an adult.
Coming up.
I don't think so, fella.
Undercover Inspector Scott.
That way there.
Collars a repeat fare evader.
Why'd you not pay today?
And Peter has a brainwave.
Here's an idea, and I know it's slightly radical and off the wall, right? Just buy a ticket.
Fare evasion is a reportable offence.
Enforcement officers Karen and Peter
Thank you. You get me? And that's what I'm trying to get at.
are both struggling to ID two suspected fare evaders.
Is that 90 or 96?
It's a 90.
It's a 90. Yeah, that's the one.
I can't see. Honestly, I can't but that's it. Oh, if you can't really, just ask me, big man. All right? There you go.
It's still calm, and it's all right.
Yeah, but, bro, big man, I've tried to be as calm as possible.
I want to go home.
Hey, you want to go home? Are you still all right? You get me up here and everything.
Sorry, can you write down your real date of birth, please? Please. Right, just do your real one.
Can I go?
No, I told you I need your address and date of birth, right? Give us a correct date of birth, man. Come on. You said you were 15 and you say you were born in January 2003. That makes you 16. Don't be silly.
16 and a half.
Right, put your real date of birth down. No, listen, put your real date of birth down or I'll leave you to these guys and I won't bother, all right? Simple. It's easy. No, listen, it's easy to deal with me, right? Put your real date of birth down. Otherwise, I'm walking away and these guys can deal with you. Simple. Then you'll be here for ages. Listen, I've got stuff to do, yeah? So do it. I'll tell you what, right? Do it or give me back the book. Do it or give me back the book.
That's 2004.
No, I'm sorry. I don't buy that at all. I'll tell you what. I'm not bothering with you. You can deal with them. Yeah. See you later. Let's see how ridiculous he is.
I didn't want to involve the police in something so small. But if you're going to scribble something that nobody can read and then not be forthcoming with details, it takes longer.
But you could have simply asked me instead of insisting of me writing my name down again. You already wasted my
As you're aware, you've got 21 days to pay your appeal. Yeah, they know.
Despite his best efforts, Peter couldn't get the young man who'd forgotten his address and date of birth to comply.
Excuse me, sir. The guy that just she's mad.
Sorry?
She's mad. The guy.
He's inside. I've stopped dealing with him now because he wasn't being honest with me. So I said, deal with the police. So he's now dealing with the police.
She's mad.
Yeah, but that's down.
Maybe his mother will be more helpful.
No, nobody should call you. He doesn't have a ticket. I spoke to him very politely, but now I'm talking to you and you're turning your head, so go ahead.
Maybe not.
So you think you've lost your oyster, yeah?
Here's an idea, and I know it's slightly radical and off the wall, right? Just buy a ticket. You know?
It's going to be a penalty fare notice.
Good old East End. You know, it's not the most financial area in London. You do get a lot of fare evasion, although to be quite honest, there are people that have got loads of money, they just don't want to pay.
Tube Enforcement Officer Scott is working in London's financial district.
Monday to Friday, it's just horrendously busy. A lot of professional people, even professional people, don't buy the right tickets for their journeys.
Salaries in the city are higher than anywhere else in the country, and over 1 million people come to work in the area.
People pay in excess of £6,000 for an annual travel card from where they live into London, and that's just literally from their home station to London terminals. That doesn't cover you for any journey on the underground. Already getting a lot of footfall. This particular gate line is just all professional people, but they expect a lot more for some reason, and they believe that they have a right, that these barriers should be open and they should just be allowed to walk through. We stop these people, we physically check their tickets, and that, to them, is an inconvenience.
Scott has his eyes peeled.
Just touch on the reader for me, sir. Thank you.
Even for those who had no intent to avoid paying their fare.
What's tackling the other end?
Let's have a look, sir. OK, unfortunately, sir, today, because we're working here today, it's going to be dealt with by way of a penalty, all right, because you haven't validated your Oyster card before you travel. If you just come over for a moment.
You are having a laugh. Oh, dear. Do I look like a criminal? Given the amount of people that just follow people through and never pay, it's sort of kind of amazing, really, but I guess that's just what it is. Thank you very much.
If you show that to my colleague there, he'll open the gates for you. That was the typical response. Do I look like a criminal? No. You've made a mistake. Penalty fare.
Some people try to slip through the gates unnoticed.
I don't think so, fella. That way there. In you go. ID, please. Thank you. Why did you not pay today?
I lose my ticket.
You lose your ticket? OK. Well, I've seen the male do what we call double shuffling, so he's gone through behind a fare-paying customer. His intention was to avoid paying for that journey. The fact that he tried to run away just indicates that he knew what he was doing. Thank you. Bye-bye. And you've been stopped before?
What?
Been stopped before? Penalty fared? Last year?
Don't remember.
OK.
As a repeat offender, he may now be prosecuted and could end up in court.
OK.
And my penalty or no penalty?
No, you don't get penalty. You've been reported.
Where?
You'll get a letter in the post from London Underground, OK? He has had a previous penalty fare, so it just justifies my actions as well, just a little bit more.
In northwest London, James is about to attempt to stop on a passenger he suspects of avoiding £25 of her fare each week for months.
Just gone 6:30. Hopefully the young lady we need to speak to should be on her way. Wait until she turns up and stop her and see what she's got to say. See upstairs, see who's coming down. Get a bit more time to see the person. Obviously when they go through, it's a bit harder to stop them on the public side. Whereas on the paid side, it's a bit easier to stop them.
He's joined by fellow investigators, Olga and Lawrence.
She touched in again here last night at 9 o'clock. It was about normal. When she does that, she normally comes back here again about 7 o'clock the next morning. Could be. Not the first one. In the blue, you mean?
In the blue.
Could be.
Let me stand on the outside.
Yeah. Will you see your parcel from the place? Thanks very much. Right. That's fine. That's lovely. Thank you very much. Catch up.
It's not the woman he's after. There's a chance they could be too early.
And there's been odd occasions where she doesn't come through till like 1 o'clock. Lunchtime.
Her journey records show she may travel at different times of the day.
We'll have a look on the live database and see if she's travelled at all. You all right keeping an eye for a minute, eh? Yeah? You keep an eye in case she comes through? Yeah. Maybe she's not travelled today and we don't know yet until we see. The worst scenario that you can get is you log on and find that the card's being used here. That's the worst scenario, because then you're like, we've missed the person or someone else was using the card. Card hasn't been used, so she hasn't travelled at all this morning. She might be working some mornings, some evenings. There's been some occasions where she's come out like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. No, hasn't travelled at all, so.
It's a disappointing result for James, but he won't be giving up.
On average, it's like 2 visits per time to catch the person you're looking for. She will turn up eventually.
On a bus near Peckham, Enforcement Officer Thomas
So it's checking tickets, passes and Oyster cards, please.
is on the lookout for high-value passes.
Got the photo card?
Not only can they be used incorrectly, but counterfeiting is also a problem.
1 second. That should be in black. And how did you pay for this card?
Card.
With your bank card, yeah?
Oh, I have to pay by cash.
By cash?
Yeah.
It's just the way it's been printed, so it's slightly incorrect. Do you have any receipts at all?
21.
No.
Lewisham Shopping Centre.
Let me just take down some details then, sir.
Why don't all this? Show you everything. Show you my photo card. So
What I said, so this is, we're required to take some details. We need to do some further checks.
check it on your something there. If
Thomas needs the passenger's details to help try and determine if the ticket is authentic.
Not going to provide the details then, sir?
That's all done. I'm done. Look, you're just creating unnecessary scene.
I'm
you're creating unnecessary scene.
It's not unnecessary, sir.
I've shown you what you need to see. If you don't see anyone you can pick on, you don't pick on me. Yeah, you're just picking on me because you just want to show you are working. That's it.
Sir, the card is giving a few issues. There's just a few telltale signs that made me believe it could be a counterfeit. Card hadn't been printed correctly, but the fact that he was unable to provide any receipts where he purchased this card, the fact that he told me the card was purchased with cash when it was purchased by a card, stuff like that, made me just slightly suspicious regarding that specific card and a few others he had in his possession. Thank you very much, Drive.
At Transport for London's control centre, a sophisticated intelligence system has flagged suspicious usage of an Oyster card registered to a female passenger.
This person's Oyster card is loaded with the zones 1 and 2 travel card. That's what has been paid for. If, as is suspected, the journey's been made from zone 5 to zone 1, then that hasn't got validity and that additional fare isn't being paid. It's been flagged up on the system because it's happening on a repetitive basis, a daily basis, pretty much.
The man given the task of stopping this serial fare evader is undercover investigator Dan.
It's registered to a female going back to July 2018. We've got over £1,000 worth of fare evasion. And this shows us exactly where the Oyster card's being used. The day, the date, the time, buses, and it could even show us what ticket gates customers are travelling through. Exiting Southwark in the morning at 6:43, Southwark at 6:40. So she's very consistent in her time that she exits Southwark. So definitely looking at this, it's going to be Southwark that we go to for the CCTV.
Dan's joined by colleague Ifa. First, they need to try and ID the woman.
Right, let's see if we can identify this person. 45, 46, it's going to be this gate here. There we go, there's a female, no, not that one. Okay, so that's 6:50 now. There's no female coming through gate number 46 in that 1 minute slot. If we go back and watch that again. So that's 6:49:02. It would indicate that we've sort of gone up a little bit of a garden path thinking that the Oyster card's being used by a female.
Dan will need to find another way to ID the suspect, or else this fare evader's costly blag could continue. Coming up.
No, you don't need to touch out.
Things get heated on the tube.
There you go. It's touched out now, but you've now been charged as well.
And Dan...
It's now 06:39.
...lays it on the line.
So the situation's quite serious. 79 journeys where you've not paid the full fare.
344. 344.
It's rush hour in the heart of the city.
Paper tickets only this way, please. Paper tickets only.
Eagle-eyed Enforcement Officer Scott is trying to spot fare evaders amongst the crowds.
Just touch on the river. It's so busy. Trains on the Waterloo City Line come into this station approximately every 90 seconds. A lot of them that come through, they know that the tickets that they've got won't necessarily be valid. We do get the odd comment, maybe a little bit offensive. They may call us jobs worse. You know, that's fine. I can live with that. I'm here to do a job. Let's see a ticket, please. You haven't got a ticket, I'm going to do it by way of a penalty. All right. Do you have some identification on you, sir? When we come here, we will always get 10, 15 upwards penalty fares. Why didn't you use it then, fella? Sorry? Why didn't you use it to come out?
Harry.
Oh, there. See a ticket, please. Do you want to come back through? 'Cause you've not touched out properly? Just go through for me. Okay, is there any reason why you didn't touch out? Okay, I'll show you now, okay?
I did touch out.
Madam.
Yeah, but I did.
Madam.
Maybe it didn't. I had this problem.
Madam, you touched in today at 7:56. Madam, okay?
So how did it open the door and let me through?
It didn't.
It did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Madam, it didn't.
Have you got
Okay.
cameras? I just
I
touched
don't.
her.
Yeah, it's not been used, madam. It's been used to enter. Okay. Okay. Yeah, for zones 2 and 3 only.
The passenger is travelling outside the zones her annual pass permits.
Because it's not been touched out, okay, what I'm going to do today is deal with it by way of a penalty and give you 21 days in which for you to either appeal that penalty or pay the penalty, okay? You have for zones 2 and 3 only.
Yeah, but I've got money on it.
Yes, but it only gets charged. You only get charged if you're using your card correctly. Go online, do the appeal. That's your reference number. Okay, I just need to advise you. You don't need to touch out. You don't need to touch out, madam. No, you don't need to touch out. No, you don't need to touch out. I'll touch you out. You don't need to because you've been penalty fared.
Can I see for myself?
No, it's fine. Thank you.
Please, can I see for myself?
But the penalty fare has been issued and the time will be different. You don't need to see for yourself, madam. I've told you that. I'm telling you, you don't need to touch out because you've been issued a penalty fare based on your journey. If you wish to touch out, you wish to touch out. That's fine. No worries. There you go. It's touched out now, but you've now been charged as well for that as well. The lady's come through the wide aisle gate. She's motioned to touch out, but from what I saw, the lady hadn't touched out. And when I've checked the ticket with the inspecting device, it's shown that the lady's touched in at East Ham, but hasn't touched out to complete a journey.
At Southwark Tube Station.
So we need to be looking back at the last 14 days.
Undercover investigators Dan and Ifer are on the hunt for a suspected serial fare evader using an Oyster card registered to a female.
All right.
But the CCTV doesn't match with their info.
May not be being used by a woman because they often get transferred between family members. We'll have a look on a different day and see if we can see any of the people that we saw before. There he is again. There. It's the same guy. Yeah. He's wearing the same trousers. So, yeah, that's good. It's a result. Now we know who we're looking for.
With a male suspect identified, Dan and Ifer will now return in the morning and attempt to stop him.
We're in a sort of 5-minute window. There's probably 2 trains. I'm hoping the footfall through the station is not going to be too great. It can be like finding a needle in a haystack, especially at a big station like this during peak. Just do a radio check for me.
Whether you want to spot
If you think you're going to get a good eyeball on that monitor there, or you can do it through here, choice is yours. I just need you to have the longest sighting time.
Yeah, I'll do it here then.
Right, I'll wait for your call. There's a lot of preparation that's gone into this case. This is when it really heats up. Just expectation level rises. It's now 6:35. I'm just checking to see whether we've got that tap on at West Ham. I'm permanently using the search facility on here, and we've already got the bus boarding coming up. But at least we know that he's on the move. At least we know that he's using the system today. By my watch, it's now 06:39. So really, from any time from now, is keep your eyes peeled, please.
Yeah, I'm at the monitor now. I am noticing a lot of people coming up public now, which is not. But anyway, hopefully we'll spot it.
If you're finding that to be a bit of an issue looking at the monitor, then just look out the glass window, please. Obviously, what he doesn't know is...
Now, over.
Yeah, OK, if you make your way out, please. Yeah, that's it. Hello, revenue control. I need to have a chat with you about your usage of your Oyster card. Okay, so if we can go into an office, please. Okay, so we've been conducting an investigation. All right. So the situation's quite serious. Just this report only goes back to the 15th of April. Yes. We have 79 journeys where you've not paid the full fare.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and you admit that it's wrong to do that?
Yeah, I know it's wrong.
You know it's wrong. Can I ask you a question now? Just be as honest with me as you have been already, okay? On 23rd of January 2017, you start buying Zone 1 and 2. Be truthful with me. Are these all journeys that you've not paid the correct fare? Would you agree that?
Do you know roughly how much is all together, or...?
I'm going to do that now for you.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the total amount, £2,862.
Yes.
So, nearly £3,000. I'll let you out the station. It's good from a business perspective, we got the result, but you also think that he's a family man just trying to do the best by his family. And London is an expensive place to live and work. The flip side to that, of course, is that, you know, Transport for London's not a free service.
This is how much we've calculated.
Whose is this? That's my dad.
£2,862.
You put your real date of birth down, or I'll leave you to these guys and I won't bother.
And there's been odd occasions where she doesn't come through like 1 o'clock. Half past 1, she got off the train. She's working all hours of the night and day, doing really long days, like 12, 13, 14-hour days. At the lower end of the pay scales, I can sympathise with her. What do we do? The system's run on a basis that everyone pays the same.
Just one call from scammers costs her everything. A Channel 5 original drama starring Sally Lindsay. Cold Call begins next Monday at 9. But next, when alcohol is involved, anyone of any age can be troublesome. New series Bouncers continues after the break.